that water bottle.
You could have some of my coffee.
Okay. And we're live. We're live.
Ooh, feel that. Feel the cup. The side of the cup. It's warm.
Oh, is that?
Sitting by the fire.
Oh, is that what it's from? Word. Well, get on here.
I'm getting. I have so many notifications. I haven't been on in a couple days.
Yeah, I'll need to do all that right now. What's up, George? Hi, trying and doing. What's up, sis?
Yo. Trying and doing. Wow. Oh, look at all that. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
37.
What's up, Vector?
37 people interacted
Shalom.
with me today.
What's up on a barbed wire? Shabbat shalom, yo. Well, let's see. We'll give it just a minute. Honey, what's up? What's up, David Barb?
Messages.
Shabbat shalom. Hoover, Sheila, Norma, all the people. They're all here. They're all coming on. I don't know if you guys can notice or not, but I got trimmed up today.
Okay, YouTube's. Sorry. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to get better at the belching. I'm really trying.
Look it.
That's not what I know.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
Ooh, look at that. So blurry.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Should I post it?
I don't care, dude. I would not.
Why?
Because nobody ever even likes it.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, Tommy Luck's on here. What's up? Jennifer Lowe. Shabbat shalom.
All right.
Whoopi, what's up, Whoopi?
Make sure I'm muted. Boop.
Tristan. What's up, Tristan?
Okay, pop out. We're going to zoom. Remember, we're going to zoom ahead of time. Oh, bless you. Wait. No, come back. Dang it. I do this every time. Oh, wait. Control, subtract. Eh? No, that's not right. Question mark. Ha! Winning. Uh-oh. It's just zooming out this one little piece.
Just ask the internet how to do it again.
It showed me, dude. I'm doing it. Look at how tiny. It zoomed that out to tiny, tiny, tiny land, but then your face is giant still. How do I fix that? Oh, hello? Do I have...
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, snap!
Appreciate you, Tommy.
It's not a belated birthday. It's actually my birthday today.
Yeah.
We're going to close out of this window. And then oh gosh, look at it. It's so cute. Look at it's like YouTube for ants. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. What's happening? We're just going to close that out completely and start over.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Why don't you stop hitting all the buttons, yo?
Trying to be a grown-up.
Oh,
no.
Kermode's on
it's
here. Saucin, what's up, Saucin? Just listen.
Control plus. I feel like maybe I did this wrong.
Yeah. Whoa. There you're doing it. You're doing it.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I need to get to your video.
Buckets and boneheads.
Beeblets. Beebler.
Uh-huh. All the happy birthdays.
So thank you.
Sorry, we're not even looking at the phone right now. We're not looking at
I'm trying to set up my pop-out chat.
We're terrible at this game.
Chat.
Uh-huh. Now,
You know what I got for my birthday? The wood stove installed in the big room. Hey.
Got more than that, bro.
I did. I got flowers. And
Didn't I get you some new sponges to do the dishes?
I got hoodies
I'm
too.
just kidding.
Look at this new hoodie.
Yeah.
And
You got what?
new
Flowers?
clippers for the boys' hair because we've been trying to use some janky ones forever.
Bro, we've had
But it
that
came with,
same
like,
hair.
all the like divider clips and the like multiple different types of combs and like a small like fine, cleanup one. Okay, we're gonna try to pop out chat it. What do you think? Pop out? Boop. Okay, here I am. A very merry unbirthday to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm late. Oh, very important.
Oh yeah.
How do I eat? Oh, nope, I don't like that. And
Bro, will you stop messing with it?
I can't.
Drag it over now.
I can't. It won't let me. It like only sometimes
Okay.
does things.
All right.
Okay, now we're gonna control.
Minus.
Subtract.
You already.
Why?
You broke
Look
it,
at it.
bro.
It's all the way. It's like I need to bring it back over to the side. It just won't. Why will it go to one side and not the other?
I don't know, bro.
Bruh.
Oh man, that's gonna be one of those nights tonight.
Now I cannot see it, y'all. Broke it again.
I had to just stop it, bro.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
there you go.
Okay,
Now try out.
Right, until I try to fix. Okay, we gotta zoom in now. If I try to zoom in after we're up and pop out. Oh no! Whatever, we're going for it.
Scroll that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll it up, bro.
Pop out. Oh, Shiza. Come on now. Okay.
Okay.
Huh? Hey!
All right, now leave it alone.
Okay, we don't
Stop
touch.
touching stuff.
We don't touch. Okay. So we're gonna look comments.
How was your week this week?
It was good.
Was it
in
busy?
the kitchen a lot.
Did you do a lot?
I was in the kitchen a lot.
Okay, what'd you do?
Which means that the house is actually a lot cleaner. The more time I spend in the kitchen, the cleaner the house is.
Okay.
Because I have been back to sourdoughing.
Another thing is, the less time I'm in the house, the cleaner the kitchen is.
Steph needs IT support. Listen, I am the IT support.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
Here, in this house.
Yeah, for sure. Here, she's the computer whiz.
Tristan said, what keystroke do you need to know? It burned into my memory. No, we already got it. They told me last week, Control plus and Control minus, or Control dash. But dash would be, no, that's flash.
No.
Anyways, but then what happens is on my laptop, I zoom in with my mouse pad, but then it like zooms in on the middle of it and it won't let me like pull the page back over.
Yeah.
So then you can't see anything. And then I try to zoom out, but then it still keeps it like all the way over. So then I have to close the whole window out and do it again.
Yeah. But either way, we're winning right now. We're doing the things.
What's up, Sheila? I totally didn't respond to your text because I haven't really looked at my phone. I've just been going for days.
Yeah.
So I have you in my memory to respond to you at some point. But I haven't been able to actually read your message. I opened it, but I haven't even read it yet.
YouTube is weird. Speaking of weirdness, I'll be honest with you guys. A lot of us that are in preparedness, preppers, whatever, and we're into biblical eschatology.
End time stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of us, because of how weird the news and the internet and the reporting and all the things going on in the world, a lot of us are like waiting for the shoe to drop, right? We're all waiting for this event to happen where the internet's down or the grid's down or this is down or
don't worry,
the dollar crashes.
When the power goes out, we have wood stove.
Right. And we all know at some point we're going to have to lose these little rectangles of death. We're going to ditch the phones, ditch the internet, ditch our computers, ditch it all. It's got to go. It's got to go. And so we're all waiting for that event to happen. So we're like, all right, well, this is it. Bye, phone. Well, I'll lay it to you guys like this. So for me, I was presented a different angle today by Waffles. I was painting Waffles, I was painting his house, and he's like, why are we waiting for this event to happen so we could toss our phones or get rid of all these things? And I'm like, he's like, why are we doing that? And I mean, and I was like, so why are we subcontracting our actions on some big event? And he was like, yes, that's the words I was looking for. And so he's driving home a really good point about there's there's a choice to be made even before the choice is made for us on how separate from the system we want to get, how detached um, we want to become. And I imagine if we stopped playing ball, like if we're like, all right, tonight's the night, we love you guys. This will be the last episode. If you see us, it'll be on the news somewhere. But we're done. And we just Starlink, laptops, every device, TVs, you name it. It's all in the waste pile and burned up. There would be people knocking at our door that are probably officials of some sort, wondering what we're up to. They would lose their shit because they wouldn't be able to track us anymore, and because we'd be off the radar, pretty much. Unless you go to stores like Walmart or any other store that has facial recognition stuff. Which BT Dubs that I just watched a video on the Walmart one and I was like, ugh, disgusting. So this guy goes to Walmart. I'll just give you a quick one. Goes to Walmart, leaves his phone in the car, goes in, buys something cash, and then goes out. And when he gets in his car, he gets a notification in his car if he could give a review on the product that he just paid for with cash when he didn't even bring his phone in. And I was like,
he didn't like put in his customer information or whatever.
Nope.
There's like all this
nothing. Not his email for any of the receipt, nothing. Nope, facial recognition. And so I was like, ugh, that's gross.
Well, think about like NCIS. They always do that. Like they're pulling up, oh, we're looking for this guy. And then they have access to just look up all the local cameras. And they're like, oh, he was spotted at this bank or at this friggin' stoplight or at this whatever,
Yeah.
And I don't know what part of that is real, but I'm assuming more like a realistic.
And Faraday cages are good too, like Tristan said, that's why he's got Faraday cages. They're great.
Trying to do and wants to know if vehicles can be tracked. I think it would depend on if you have like satellite, GPS, all that stuff.
So if you got something that's Bluetooth in your car, it can be tracked, even if it's not hooked up to anything.
Mm-hmm.
If it's got Bluetooth capability, it can be tracked.
Your car nowadays cars are computers.
And if your car has like, well, cars can be tracked just on the simple thing about they can geofence your vehicle just by running the plates. When you go through stoplights that have cameras, they pick up and they can figure out where you're driving at. Like all those cameras that are in intersections that don't take pictures for stop signs for running red lights, those are data gatherers, and that's all they do. They run plates. They upload information to the system. The system uses it however it wants to. I mean, I've gotten tickets before in the mail from expired registration, and I never even got pulled over. A traffic cam got me. So, yeah, it happens.
Have you all ever thought about something and then it's on your phone? It happened to me. I was thinking about Richard Pryor. Now my reels are full of his stuff. Yeah, I think they're I wish I could remember what my dad called it. Something about ultimately the technology trying to like mesh with our brain and make us ultimately into like walking robots.
Yeah.
Like we're being put, to me, it's more like we're being put under a spell.
Yeah, OnStar, satellite radio, like any of that crap, they can reverse.
Even GPS in your cars.
Yeah, cars, the GPS that comes in your car, same thing.
Just
if it's
like
got
a really
mapping
old
system,
school one that you could push start with no computer chips, no electric anything, and you'll probably be good.
Yeah, the
The
less
spark plugs.
the less electrons that you need for it to work, the best. Like if you had something that took a coil and it was a standard, like a stick shift, a bunch of us know how to drive those. There's a bunch of people that don't, which I
We do
think
not
is
do
great.
Christmas.
And I think if you just put a coil in a Faraday cage and a couple other minor electronics that they'd need, like main fuses, stuff like that, you'd be able to get something running, even if there was an EMP or whatever. Yeah, printing maps and then also learning how to nav. When I started traveling the country, like the US, I was 20 something. So it was a long time ago. uh, and I used maps, like a regular map in a book. And I opened it up and I went through all the states and all the cities and all the highways, figured out which ways I wanted to go. And then I traveled across the country using maps. And it wasn't that bad. Made it. You know what I mean? Multiple times. What's up, Striker?
Speak for yourself. He said, Merry Christmas. Trying and doing says, Christmas is pagan. He said, everyone's pagan. False. That's false.
So I think that the interesting stuff on the times we're coming into is they've got digital IDs that they're really pressing in the UK and in other areas. China's been kind of doing that with the social credit score, and it's the same thing that they're going to do here, but they're going to do it everywhere with money at some point. And I think that the money, however currency is going to work, it's all going to be straight digitized. There won't be anything else, and it's so that they can keep people under control. They can control your assets, your money, and it goes right into the Great Reset playbook, where it's like, you're going to own nothing and be happy. And I'm like, yeah, I could see it playing out. I mean, it's happening in countries around the world. A bunch of it's real quiet. A bunch of it's, you can't even say, if you say faggot in, if you, Tourette's, she has Tourette's, I apologize.
It's not.
If you say
it
that. It
actually has the name, though.
If you say that in the UK, even on a private text message, you can get arrested for it. And I think, who was doing that? Zach Bauer? Somebody was doing it. Yeah, Zach Bauer just did one on that. And I've been hearing about them like arresting people for, something you say or a post online, but on a private message to somebody, they're still tracking what you're talking about. So if it pops up, they got it. And so at some point, we're going to just vanish into the ethos to the best of our ability. I'll show you guys something cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, you could probably see it. Let's see. Can you see the end of that thing sticking up? That's where the miceys chewed up this light. It's a brand new light I had in the kitchen.
Mice and bopping them on the head.
Yeah. Is chewing it all the way up. Man.
All the way up.
Yeah. So
there's something else about them now.
Got it replaced. I think we have 2 cats and they stay pretty busy eating them, but they can't keep up. So
I did just buy some Jiffy though.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna Jiffy baking soda.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We might just have to get a bunch of cats, and then when we're done with them,
what we should do is just make them live up in the attic for a while.
Just feed them up there.
Just put food, and then hopefully no more rodents go up there.
The cat's house.
Olympia was reminding me, this house was abandoned for who knows how long.
It wasn't
it was. Even if people were living here, it was pretty well abandoned.
It was not.
Yeah. So this is their home, right? So now we're evicting them. It's not like Oh, we have like,
What's
they've
up, Lindsay?
been here. Like this is they're the OGs. They've been here longer than we have. They live here.
Dude, her mom had some electric ones where like the Misi Mices went in there and it like tasered them to death. I was like, ooh.
I think one of them, I don't know, there's one where it like hole punches their skull or something, or there's one that like electrocutes their feet. I don't know. It's like
It's a skull puncher.
But anyways,
The
you
new
just pick
mouse
the thing up and you dump it in the trash and then you set it back
The
out.
Mouse Annihilator Hole Puncher 2000.
The mouse guillotine.
So, oh, that's terrible. These little heads pop out of the box. Whatever.
Chop.
Or you could do like the medieval way of doing it, which is like the Rat King, where you just get like a drum and you do the thing where they all fall in there, and then once it's full, you just leave them in there, and after about 3 weeks, you'll end up with about one rat left in there because it eaten every other one that went in there.
Mouse.
And then you do it again, and by the time the second round's done of 3 weeks of all of them going in there, and you've got this one king mouse or rat or whatever it is, every rat it ever runs into, it's just going to eat it.
King mouse.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's pretty brutal. Did a psyops on the rats on the property.
I'm not about to fall asleep. I was just looking at I got rid of Facebook. I've told you about this. It's actually going really well, guys. Okay, listen. You know what I'm saying? I took Facebook, YouTube, all the things off my phone. I took Facebook Messenger off too, because what'll happen is somebody will send me a reel on Messenger and then I open it and then it automatically like starts that scrolling, or a YouTube link or whatever. It opens the app and automatically it goes straight into scrolling, right? So I deleted them and it's been going really, really good. The only issue I'm realizing is that the more time I spend off of it, the less I want to get on my computer and check stuff, which is like where I do my work stuff is on the computer, and I just haven't really been wanting to get on the computer at all. So I'm gonna have to just be a human, right? I have like I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say the name, but anyways, I do like, it's like marketing, right? And you should be reaching out to all your friends and telling them about it, but I'm just don't really want to get on the computer and get on my Facebook. So I'm like, I'm just going to talk to people in real life. I'm just going to talk to the lady at the post office about it. And then like get people's phone numbers and just be like a human and talk to them on the phone. I don't know if I ever did watch that video. I feel like I said I was going to, but I don't think I ever did.
Well, let's watch it. Oh, you know what I watched that I really liked, and it was super chill, and it was like this, it had a lady's voice on it, and she sounded like she probably was a 2-pack-a-day smoker for most of her life, but she's like basically talking about the greater exodus. And I was like, this lady's awesome. I mean, she sounds like really raspy voice, older, and I thought it was the coolest shit. And I can't for the life of me remember the name of the channel. I think it's called Israel Scattered or something like that, or Scattered Israel. But I was like, yeah. And there was a couple Exodus videos that was really good. And then there was another calendar video that popped up that I'm always fascinated in the calendar, right? Because I haven't got an answer yet, so I always look. But
12C, how come I feel like we haven't seen that name in a long time?
12C's is here. What's up, bro?
Has it been a long time?
No.
Or does he not usually come on here?
He's not here all the time, but he shows up.
It's so expensive, Barb.
What is it?
So expensive.
What?
So expensive.
For one?
Shh. I can't do that. You know what I did? I took a freaking Tupperware with a lid and I cut a hole in it and I put cornbread and baking soda in it. Because the Jiffy's 78 cents a pack. Also, what's it called? Jimmy, I don't think a lot of people really use their email, but what I've realized is it's actually easier for me because I was doing multiple conversations with people. Like some of them would be on Facebook, some of them would be on texting, and so now if I'm like going through the Facebook or whatever, and I have their number, I just am gonna reach out with the phone. But I also feel like it's important that I just get people's numbers in general because there's people on my Facebook that we've been friends forever, but we don't actually talk. But I'm like, what if we did? What if we actually talked? Because there's a lot of people that I don't have a lot to offer, but to me, I have like some products, right? Wellness products, but also Bible. And like, you could be reaching out to somebody. Funny story today, a friend texted me. She's like, "Hey, do you want to do the you want to go to park day?" And I was like, "No, Josiah was sick, so we're gonna stay home." And she said, "I was like, hopefully soon though." And she said, "In God's time, in God's timing," or something like that. So then I show up at Walmart, I do my shopping, goes to the freaking checkout line, and she's standing in the checkout line in front of me. So then we talked. We're like walking out to the car. And I'm like, "Where'd you park?" And she points, and she parked like literally across the aisle from us. And I'm like, in God's timing, you know, there we are today, apparently. Same day, we happened to run into each other. It was awesome. My point is, I feel like relationships are being missed by relying on Facebook to passively observe people rather than intentionally interact with them, you know? And there's a lot of people that are actually struggling, you know, and they don't reach out to people. But if you call somebody, they may need support. You know what I mean? So being just a human and actually interacting with people in real life, and like if it's somebody I'm not interested in interacting with in real life, then I probably shouldn't like be friends with them. You know what I mean? So it's been interesting. Like I'm totally ready to go back to like flip phones, desktop computer, DVD player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem with flip phones is all the new flip phones still got GPS on them and internet.
I have a flip phone, but it's still, you're not getting, the only thing I didn't like about the flip phones is I love music. I have music on pretty much from when I wake up to when I go to sleep.
Dude, get an MP3 player, download all your shit.
That's what I'm saying. If we had that, because like we have a solar generator, we could charge it on that and have music even when there's no power.
Yeah, I want to get the. Hey, remember that the little MP3 player that I had, and it had the whole Bible on it?
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I had that.
That was a recording device, wasn't it?
No, dude. It just had the whole Bible on it.
Trippy. Yeah, home phone with the answer machine, dude. Not home. I will call you later.
No, the home phone, there's no hard lines anymore.
You have to have like internet or cable or whatever to get a home phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, Starlink, do you have house phones? That would be I would not trust that one bit. I wouldn't trust any phone line or anything anymore. 2014.
Ready to go back to pay phones? Hell yeah.
This guy's asked 500 times what state we're from.
Who?
Michael Cook.
Where we're from or where do we live? Because those are two different things.
Too.
We're from Cali. We live in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm all about music. The other day I woke up immediately and turned my music on my phone and was laying there because I couldn't get myself to get out of bed. So I ended up just putting my music on in my bed and it like, okay, time to get up. Which is actually, I was thinking about this, it's actually how it used to be even in California, remember? You would go to work, you'd come home, I'd have the music blasting, and the first thing you would do is walk in and turn the music down on that speaker I had. It was like still the same, you know? Some things never change, man.
Yeah, but you know, like sometimes I gotta hear myself think. And when the music's that loud, I can't.
But that's why I turn the music on. Because I literally think nonstop. And it's like 500 thoughts all the time. And it's constantly going. And it's not necessary. None of it's really needed. But if I just have music on.
Oh, speaking
then
of
I'm
needed,
just like.
Can you do me a solid really quick?
I can't.
I have a kink in my neck.
So.
I need you to give me some Provence off my nightstand.
Maybe.
Pretty pleased with sugar on top.
Have you had water?
I got water right here.
ADHD. Word. That's what it is.
No, I woke up with a kink in my neck. It's been there all day.
Trying to get a shofar cover band together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then if it's followed by a 911, then how are you gonna know if you left the pager at home?
I don't mind.
Oh, you wanted Profin.
Please. Yeah, I don't mind having a phone here. But I want a burner that's not my email, not my name, not my anything, that I can log into all my shit on, or some of my stuff, my messaging apps or whatever, just in case the bat signal goes out. Yeah, short of that, man. Yeah, I'm not super duper interested. What do you guys want to get into tonight? I feel like we should probably talk about Bible stuff.
Woohoo! Oh, this is all the way open.
I don't know how to make this thing go up or down.
On 2 fingers.
Oh.
Daisy Profins.
Oh, yeah, I'm breaking it already. I'm breaking it.
What's the farthest north you've traveled?
Montana, Idaho,
Montana.
New York.
If 911, you just call them back before it's convenient. But if
Washington.
you leave the pager at home, you won't know until you get home.
I've been to Canada. No, Canada and
Tuna.
Alaska.
Tuna. Or the furthest south. Almost Mexico.
Yeah, AZ, Southern California. I needed to.
Okay, listen, you guys. I used to, when I first got my come to Jesus moment, Rachel calls it, when I got super saved, I started tracking my Bible reading, right? So I would like mark the date. Hold on. Oh, where are you going, up or down?
I wanted to see the. Yeah, I just need to see this.
Look,
things.
2 up, 2.
I did that.
Don't tap it. It's a button. Don't tap it. Just gentle. No Lenny fingers. No Lenny hands.
Lenny.
No, lost it.
Sweet. It wasn't important anyhow. Okay.
Oh no. So I used to mark the date that I started reading through the Bible, and then I would, like, you know, after it says like Genesis, it has a bunch of dots, and I would just mark one of those with a line as I would finish it. And so I would track, and I would get through the Bible in like 8 months or whatever. And then I started, I ultimately would start reading, and then I would get frustrated because I would go through phases of like months of not reading. And then I would get annoyed because I was in competition with myself, and it had been too long, and I knew I wasn't gonna like be at a speed that I liked. So then I would go back and restart it and redo the date. Anyways, I'd been so inconsistent. Like, I read, but I go through phases where I'm like reading a lot, and then I go through phases where I wasn't reading at all. And especially the last 2 years ago or something, I pretty much just like didn't do much at all. Anyways, so I started again, and I have been trying, like, I can look at the date and see that I'm like nowhere near my goal. But I had just finished the Old Testament, and now I'm like, oh, the New Testament takes like 3 days to read through the whole thing. It'll be fine. Anyways, I am very, very excited because it will be the first time that I've made it all the way through, because I still mark all the books that I've read just randomly, but I wasn't reading them like in order. I wasn't reading through the whole thing. I was just kind of like reading bits and pieces.
I need you to read this for me, love.
So now I'm almost done, and I'm very excited. And even though it wasn't in the timeline that I like, I am excited to complete it, which to me is the most important part, is completing it rather than the time. But apparently my brain focuses more on the time. Anyways, what am I doing?
You're gonna read, and then what chapter of Matthew you guys thinking of, since you guys got a second witness on Matthew? We're gonna read out of Psalms 18 really quick before we jump into that. I'll wait for you guys to respond really quick.
What am I reading?
You're gonna read this down to about here.
Finally, a pro bass fisherman It actually says
Fooled
fishers
you.
of men.
Fishers of men. But I am a fisherman.
But he is
too.
actually a fisherman. Yeah.
All right. My
he
neck
he
is
used to
killing
be
me.
he used to be in my phone as Jody Fish or Jody Fisherman or something like that.
Yeah, read.
Where? Ah.
Don't read fast. Thank you. Give me a coffee.
I love you, O Yahuwah, my strength. Yahuwah is my rock and my stronghold and my deliverer. My El is my rock. I take refuge in him. My shield and the horn of my deliverance, my high tower. I call upon Yahuwah, the one to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. The cords of death surrounded me. That sounds like Job or Jonah. And the floods of Belial made me afraid. The cords of Sheol were all around me.
Mm-hmm.
The snares of death were before me. In my distress, I called upon. Isn't that what it says in Jonah?
Just keep reading. Maybe.
Remind me to go back to Jonah because I want to check it.
We'll look in Jonah in a minute. The snares of death.
In my distress, I called upon Yahweh, and to my Elohim I cried. He heard my voice from his Hekel tower, temple. And my cry went before him into
Holy
his
place.
ears. And the earth shook and trembled. Even the foundations of the mountains were troubled, and they shook because he was wroth. Smoke went up from his nostrils, and consuming fire from his mouth. Coals were kindled by it, and he bowed the heavens and came down. And thick darkness was under his feet. And he rode up upon a cherub and flew. He flew up or down. I don't understand. It's like this. I don't understand.
That just.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Michael Cook's on some next level stuff right now, so we're not getting.
No interested, not.
Okay.
He flew upon the wings of the wind. Oh dear, no accents.
Okay, you're good. Just stop.
Okay.
What'd they say on Matthew? Matthew 24.
Not 18.
Well, I'm glad it's not 18 because that means y'all don't have to rebuke me real quick. Yeah.
How did you have to? Oh, Matthew.
In Matthew 18. Well, it's also if you're going to put a millstone around somebody's neck, that's done
So
the
hold on.
unthinkable.
Where is Yonah?
You do that on your own.
What?
Side notes.
Sidebar.
Sidebar your stuff. Going to Matthew. Pente Quattro.
What am I looking for?
I don't know what you're looking for.
Yonah. He's in the back apparently. With Nehemiah. Is he a prophet? It's really weird because in this version it puts First and Second Chronicles at the very end of the new.
You said Jonah, right?
Yes.
That should just be in the writings.
Jonah. It's gonna find. Let me see.
Jeez Louise, bro.
Jonah.
I feel like I need to turn this light up a little bit. Might be a little bit dim for where we're at.
I can't find this name. Oh, 593.
There you go, Lulu. Holy, I got it all highlighted.
No, we're not talking about the moon and the stars.
Michael Cook.
It sounds like you're on some other stuff.
Michael Cook, we're not really interested in all that, but if you want to engage in what we're talking about, that's cool. If not, then just chill out with all that because we're not interested. But
definitely like spamming over and over. We saw it the first couple times and we just are like, not interested. So now we're going to communicate, not interested.
So, and if you, so if you keep going that direction, we're probably going to just.
Here's Jonah. Then Jonah prayed to Yahuwah his God from the belly of the fish, saying, "From my distress I cried to Yahuwah, and he answered me. From the belly of Sheol I cried for help, and you heard my voice. For you hurled me from the deep into the heart of the seas, and currents swirled around me." There's another part. Oh no, it's talking about the sea engulfed me. My soul was fading. As my soul was fading for me, I remembered Yahuwah, and my prayer came to you toward your holy temple. So a couple similarities, but definitely not word for word.
Yeah.
Been reading the book of Jasher. Yee. Phone must be upright, not a lot of trolls. I think upright is the way trolls come.
No, this is.
But I think it's just earlier. I think
Hey,
it's
listen,
early because it's like dark already.
I'm getting throttled really bad on YouTube right now, in case you guys weren't wondering, because anytime that you're talking Bible stuff or truth or worldviews that go contrary to what they believe in or they think or they want you to think, they start throttling you really bad.
Which I don't personally mind.
And it's been going on for probably 3 or 4 months.
I don't personally mind that because I like hanging out with peeps. Our peeps. Can I help you?
Yes.
What do you want?
Start reading
Where?
in the highlighted areas. Wait, not just. Hold on.
Why would you not?
You can start in the beginning.
Yeah.
Go. There you go.
In the beginning.
There you go. Just read it. Read it.
And going out, Yeshua went away from the set apart place, and his taught ones came near to point out to him the buildings of the set apart place. And Yeshua said to them, Do you not see all these? Truly I say to you, not one stone shall be left here upon another at all, which shall not be thrown down. As he sat on the Mount of Olives, the taught ones came to him separately, saying, Say to us, when shall this be? And what is the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? And Yeshua answering said to them, Take heed that no one leads you astray. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Messiah, and they shall lead many astray. And you shall begin to hear of fightings and reportings of fightings. So that see that you are not troubled, for these have to take place, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and reign against reign, and there shall be scarcities of food and deadly diseases, and earthquakes in places. And all these are the beginning of the birth pains. Then they shall deliver you up to affliction and kill you, and you shall be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then many shall stumble, and they shall deliver up one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise up and lead many astray. And because of the increase in lawlessness, the love of many shall become cold. But he who shall have endured to the end shall be saved.
So when?
What? That wasn't on the last sentence I read.
Until the end.
Oh, until the end. Until the end.
Yeah. Till when?
Probably till heaven and earth or whatever, or the end of the tribulation, the end of everything.
The end. Till the end.
Even the devil knows the Bible cover
not
to cover
almost.
word.
Yeah. Not even like a little bit. I go.
And this good news of the reign shall be proclaimed in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end shall come. So when you see the abomination that lays waste, spoken of by Daniel the prophet,
we're going to be here for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's way deep in Revelations. Right? That's like way there. Right? Or am I wrong? Orchard night. Oh, raptured.
Bye, Felicia.
Raptured. Raptured.
No, thank you.
All right, here's the rules. Really quick. Really quick. So if you are cool, we'll be cool. If you're not, then you will get raptured out of the chat. And that's the only rapture you're going to probably see. So.
My turn?
Yeah. Send it. You want me to read? Because then you'll be painful and then you'll want to read for me.
I don't care.
My neck hurts.
My shoulder hurts.
Stop
it. Stop.
You know what I was
Stop.
talking about?
Don't say it.
With shoulder
Don't
pain?
say it. Oh my gosh. A rainbow alien said Trump supporters. A rainbow alien named Patty says Trump supporters.
I hate fucking Trump. I hate the whole thing.
Politics are corrupt.
Yeah. We're Bible people, buddy.
We do Bible.
Trump's not in the Bible. He ain't our savior.
We do have a...
Hold on.
What is your conviction and belief in observing Hanukkah / festival lights? We don't personally do it.
It's not a commandment.
Also, people have made it be more like a Jewish acceptable Christmas than what it actually was in like originally. So we don't really participate in it.
So here's the thing: there's a thing called replacement theology. What? You want this?
I think so.
If you're replacing Christmas because you don't like letting go of it, then that's not, your heart condition is not right. But if you're like Jewish and you want to celebrate the meaning of it, or if you're not and you want to celebrate the meaning of it, I don't think there's a problem with it. But it's not a replacement for Christmas, for sure.
And if we were to keep it, it would be so much different than the way that people keep it now. Because, like, yeah, read Maccabees. It explains where it came from. Totally unrelated to the gifts for multiple days.
Bro,
and all this
go
stuff.
get some Apocrypha. Let's slam down on some
Apocrypha.
Let's do it. Let's do some Dead Sea Scrolls, man. Let's just bring it out there.
The camera, but it's a 2. Stop.
You got
I
it?
didn't get it on the camera, but I got the phone.
All right. Good job.
I win.
You got a twofer.
Apocrypha. Ow, my knees.
Tuna, what's up? Yeah, maybe some Enoch or Jubilees. Jubilees is pretty good. What's the other one that we really like that's in there? Jasher's good. Brian Barnes, that's awesome. So I stopped eating pork and my beard grew out like this. That's what happened. That's how I got this beard. Yeah, Tristan's doing great because his damn cabin's like there's like just a little smidge left of some final touches that me and him are gonna go over. But he's set, bro. He's got the setup right now. He's got the setup that I wish I had when I was living up there. Yeah, super dope. See, you're not gonna grow a beard if you're vegan. Not a full beard. You'll have like a little baby beard. You gotta eat cows and chickens and sheep and fishies.
All right.
What do we want to get into? Jubilees?
This is my Apocrypha.
it's seen better days.
You
guys can tell by the back cover which one we got.
There's pages. There's a whole section of Enoch is missing.
Jubilees is right there.
Jubilees is intact, but a whole section of Enoch is missing.
A whole section. Is it Enoch 1 that's missing?
All of Enoch is missing. But yes, the one, yeah.
Damn it.
We could read Maccabees. We do has that.
Yeah, sure.
Let's read Maccabees, man. It's like the original end times.
Oh, wait. Maccabees. Yeah, you want to do Maccabees? Let's read some of it out of it. Let's just see what fires away.
Okay. Check it out.
Oh, Esther. Esther's good. Oh, hold on. Wait. This is great. Can we read this one first?
Yes.
Let's read this one first. Psalms 151.
Okay.
Let's read it. Why is it not in the Bible?
Psalm 151 is a short psalm found in most copies of the Septuagint, but not in the Hebrew Bible. The Greek title given to this psalm indicates that it is supernumerary. It is also included in some manuscripts of the Peshitta. The Psalms concerns the story of David and Goliath, the Eastern Orthodox Church, as well as the Coptic Orthodox Church. It's deuterocanonical. Okay.
Deuterocanonical.
This psalm is ascribed to David and is outside the number when he slew Goliath in a single combat. Okay,
let's hear what it says.
I was small among my brothers and youngest in my father's house. I tended my father's sheep. My hands formed a musical instrument, and my fingers turned a lute. Who will tell my Lord? The Lord himself, he himself hears. He sent out his angel and took me from, he scared me, my father's sheep, and he anointed me with his anointing oil. My brothers were handsome and tall, but the Lord didn't take pleasure in them. I went out to meet the Philistine, and he cursed me by his idols. but I drew his own sword and beheaded him and removed reproach from the children of Israel.
Why that's not in there?
Why it's a whole chapter. I mean, just imagine if it was there in order. Judith.
Weird, bro.
Hold on, where is Esdras? Because
It's in
you know
here.
what blew my mind is Esdras was like Ezra. It's the same guy.
It's in
There's
here.
first and second Esdras in the Apocrypha, but we
That's
don't include it
Esdras.
in the Bible,
You got
even
it
though
on
we
that
put
one.
Oh, I have
Jubilees.
it here.
This is Jubilees here.
There's one part
Jubilees.
I want to find. There's so much in here that I'm just like, let's just cherry pick verses out of this and see if we can't figure out why they weren't included in the canon.
Wait, no, just read the one we were going to read originally.
I want to find the one that talks about Yeshua.
Oh, read the Maccabees, bro. Is Maccabees got like the wars and stuff in it?
Maccabees is the story of the first end time and why they had to rededicate the temple for what is now the Festival of Lights. The rededication of the temple.
Ah.
Because it was defiled.
Okay, we'll do something else.
Oh,
they put pig's blood on it?
They were being, I think they were being deboweled or something.
Second Maccabees. Where are we going, bro?
Please hold. I can't scan that fast. You're putting me under pressure. Under pressure.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, please no super chat. Let me pin that one.
Ooh, Chancellor. Let's go first, please.
What's up, Shannon? Shannon?
Shannon?
How's the West Coast treating you? Oh, let's see. Dang it, I did it again. I don't have the
Just
touch.
Click, boop. Okay, and then you can go.
Ah, must be in India then. That sucks. Ah! My fingers are not even enough.
I call him Lenny.
I can't.
Because he's too
I
strong.
try to put 2 fingers on the little mouse pad thing and drag it, and it never works.
He's got. I can't.
Well, it could
am I
be
allowed
that
to
I've
say-
got like.
I think Trump said we're allowed to say this, but you have retard strength. I think Trump said we're allowed to say it, right?
English Joe's on here.
Let me see. I'm looking still, guys. Long story short, they were hiding in caves. They weren't allowed to keep Shabbat. People came in and they were like, you can't keep Sabbath and you got to eat pork. And they were like, no, I have to keep the commandments. And then they were like, slicing them open or something, publicly devoweling them or whatever, forcing them to eat pig in front of people and then like sacrificing pig on the altar and all that. And then this guy came and was
let's
like,
read something else.
and this guy was like, I win. And then they were like, yay.
Here, let's
and
start
then
in
they rededicated the
Jubilees.
temple.
Jubilees 2 then. Okay.
Jubilees.
Yeah, Jubilees 2 is sufficient for what I'm
30
interested
weeks
in.
of years and days of weeks.
Okay, here you go. Jubilees 2. You need more light?
No,
You
man.
need some light, Trey?
This little light of mine. And the angel of the presence spoke to Moses according to the word of the Lord, saying, write the complete history of the creation, how in 6 days the Lord God finished all his works and on that and all that he created, and kept Sabbath on the 7th day, and hallowed it for ages, and appointed it as a sign for all his works. For on the first day he created the heavens which are above the earth, and the waters, and all the spirits which serve before him, the angels of the presence, the angels of sanctification, and the angels, and then it says in brackets, of the spirit of fire and the angels, and then out of brackets, of the spirit of the winds, and the angels of the spirit of the clouds, and of darkness, and of snow, and of hail, and of hoarfrost, and the angels of the voices, and of the thunder, and of the lightning, and the angels of the spirits of the cold, and the heat, and of winter, and of spring, and of autumn, and of summer, and of all the spirits of all his creations, which are in the heavens and on the earth. He created the abyss and the darkness, evening tide and night, and the light, dawn and day, which he has prepared in the knowledge of his heart. And immediately he saw his works and praised him and lauded him and before him on account of all his works. For 7 great works did he create on the first day. And on the second day he created the firmament.
It's a fun word.
Firmament in the midst of the waters, and the waters were divided on that day. Half of them went up above, and half of them went down below the firmament that was in the midst of over the face of the whole earth. And this was the only work God created on the second day. And on the third day he commanded the waters to pass from off the face of the whole earth into one place, and the dry land appeared. And the waters did so as he commanded them, and they retired from off the face of the earth into one place outside of the firmament, and the dry land appeared. On that day he created for them all the seas according to their separate gathering places, and all the rivers and the gatherings of the waters in the mountains, and on all the earth, and all the lakes, and all the dew of the earth, and the seed which is sown, and all sprouting things and fruit-bearing trees, and trees of wood in the Garden of Eden. In Eden, and all plants after their kind. These 4 great works God created on the third day. And on the fourth day he created the sun and the moon and the stars, and set them in the firmament of the heaven. Oh, it makes me glitch.
Okay. What's that stuff?
And he gave to Noah and his sons a sign that this is Jubilees, not 2. This is 6 something. Gave to Noah and his sons. It's a highlighted part, so we're just reading it.
Did you highlight it like that?
Yeah.
Bro, hold on a second. I gotta show the people on the internet. I'll be honest with you, dude. I was looking at this and I was like, damn, the kids got in this thing, start highlighting shit. It looks like if you took a crayon and turned a toddler loose with it.
Listen,
there you go,
you know
first
what happened
grader.
is I was just like this.
Yeah, listen,
sometimes,
bro.
Listen, I used to get real deep, okay? I had like a ruler and a pencil, and I would underline very neatly. I would always highlight like perfect lines. And then at some point, I just am like, I don't care. So I go like this all the way down it.
Listen, bro.
And it counts.
Stop.
It's highlighted.
Listen, it does count, but you know, if you're just going to do that, why don't you just run down the sides of it?
Well, I do that sometimes. I go like this. Boop. I do like a parentheses around it.
Yeah, that's a lot cleaner. That shit right there is like if you were angry or slow.
I'm all out of love. You guys got to stop saying out of. There's like the 3rd time I've seen it on here. Hold. Okay. And he gave to Noah and his sons a sign that there should not again be a flood on the earth. He set his bow in the cloud for a sign of the eternal covenant, that there should not again be a flood on the earth to destroy it all the days of the earth. For this reason, it is ordained and written on the heavenly tables that they should celebrate the Feast of Weeks in this month once a year to renew the covenant every year.
Ah, so what is it? The Feast of Weeks?
It was given on Shavuot.
That's Shavuot.
Mm-hmm.
So Shavuot's a time to renew covenants.
And this whole festival was celebrated in heaven from the day of creation until the days of Noah, 26 jubilees and 5 weeks of years.
Dang.
And Noah and his sons observed it for 7 jubilees and 1 week of years until the day of Noah's death.
7 jubilees. Hold on. How many years is that?
That'd be a jubilee is 7 years. So it'd be a jubilee is 50.
50.
A jubilee is 49.
Yeah. Okay.
49
so
and 7.
7 times 50. So 7
8.
times 5 is 3,350 years.
Yeah, that's too much.
Wow.
And from the day of Noah's death, his sons did away with it until the days of Abraham, and they ate blood. But Abraham observed it.
And they ate blood?
Mm-hmm. And Abraham observed it, and Isaac and Jacob and his children observed it up until your days. And in your days, the children of Israel forgot it until you celebrated it anew on this mountain. So again, it's talking about you had it since creation, but it was lost. So then on the mountain, you're being reminded of what it is.
But they ate blood. You're not supposed to eat blood.
Right. That was part of like, they got off the boat and that was like the first thing was like, hey, don't eat blood. Also, here's a rainbow.
So here's a rainbow. Dude.
Do you command the children of Israel to observe this festival in all their generations? You want me to stop? For a commandment unto them. One day
I messed it up again. Hold on a second. Tristan saying something. You look good.
You can tell your diet is working. You look healthy.
I appreciate that, but I am not dieting. I just got a haircut. I dieted for I was on diet for about 3 weeks. I lost 14 pounds, and I've been off the diet for a week, and I gained 97 pounds. So, yeah, I'm too broke to be on the diet right now. To be honest with you, it's just
Eating meat is a very expensive.
if you're just
diet.
eating meat, it's not cheap. It's about $10 a day. Between meat and cheese, and then like if I'm out of town and I gotta order something because I don't have food there, and I gotta order something, ordering like 2 patties at a restaurant is like not enough. And I ain't on no steak diet or steak budget right now for sure.
You just get hamburger meat
Yeah,
and chicken breast.
yeah, and that's what I try to do, but Adam O's on here. What's up, Adam?
There was a theme.
How are you doing, bro?
Where did it go? Hold your horses. Where is it? I seen it. I seen it. Yeah, if I recall, you were restoring the boat. Then on another live, you said your conviction was to quit fishing? ? I too enjoy fishing, yet only release and fish that have scales.
No. So I got a conviction to stop fishing.
And
I stopped fishing for
years.
What, 7 years, 5 years?
Long time.
5 or 7 years, long time. 5 at least, and then I kind of tapered back into it just here and there, but didn't really. I never got serious or picked it back up again. And I did with Texoma Sport Fishing and me went out fishing, and we had a good time, but it was a super last minute. My truck wouldn't start. I didn't get there until like 12 or something like that.
I think you meant bug out. What does that mean? What does it mean?
I don't know.
Eggs are the best for your maybe do you mean like bang for your buck? Or for bug out bag?
Maybe he means
play on the buck.
Yeah, eggs are good, but I'll be honest with you. I don't like scrambled eggs. I'm kind of burned out on scrambled eggs. And texture, like at this point, I got so burned out on scrambled eggs. So scrambled eggs is not where it's at. I like fried eggs, and I like poached eggs, and hard-boiled eggs, and that's about it. But if I eat eggs all the time, she won't let me sleep in the bed with her. So it's like, yeah, you gotta have some balance. Tristan said something earlier. Somebody else said something too.
Gross. I could not handle the texture of that.
I drank raw eggs because I watched Rocky. I'll be honest with you.
Disgusting.
I still lost my fight, so I stopped doing it.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Look, there we go.
Okay, where is it? 4?
Yeah, you got it.
I would rather eat
no, I don't need raw meat for sure. I mean, unless it's sushi.
Vegetables and then add in meat.
Nobody drinks eggs. Birds aren't real. Love it. Love it. Yeah, birds are not real. Feathers aren't real.
I was on carnivore plan, then switched to animal based. He was carnivore-ish.
Yeah, ish.
I like keto-ish.
Drink coffee and I drank water. and I took some ibuprofen. My neck's still tight. It's a full moon outside.
Come make war on every other night.
I got chickens too, Emily. Watch along, Tony. Yeah, dude.
Where is it? Ooh, I think we're getting close.
Somebody's having a baby on here.
Who that is?
This
I
one?
eat mostly Red 40 and seed oils, and I'm ripped.
Who said that? Nick. Oh,
my
goodness.
gosh.
Word.
And energy drinks.
Yeah.
I do keto-ish though. I don't actually do full keto because I don't care about the science behind it. I just know that keto is like eat actual food. And so that's what I eat, and don't eat all the grains and filler foods, which is easy. Not easy. Simple. But I'm not trying to go into ketosis and track my whatevers. I'm just rather just eat meat and vegetables and eggs and stuff. Actual food.
Fucking Kermode's on one night. Kermode, are you drinking, bro? I just need you to be honest with me for a minute. If you are, I wish I was drinking with you because it seems like you're having a blast.
He's trying to trigger the, what is it called? Echolalia? He's trying to trigger the echolalia.
Red 40 is food
I'm
coloring.
gonna block the screen. Echolalia.
Okay. Either way, I appreciate you. Jewish? We're not Jewish, but I appreciate you.
But if you are Jewish, then technically we are related.
We're in the same covenant.
Yeah. We're in the same family.
Yep.
Just been adopted in.
Yeah, happy it's Shabbat too, bro. I had a week, man. I did a lot today, and I did a bunch of stuff by myself, which is I did so I did a bunch of fascia about 15 feet up in the air with a little baby ladder that I was way too heavy for. And then I did big 6-inch gutters by myself, which was super duper fun. And then I did some windows and some trim and some exterior trim. And then I did then I painted like a little small house interior, just the ceilings and walls. And it was a busy week. And that's what I did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today. And then, that's not all, because then I got home today and I closed up some soffits around the house, which there's probably 3 or 4 pieces that were off. And then I installed a wood stove and I put a new light in the kitchen. And I'm pretty sure when I was doing one of those things, I got insulation in my eyeball and possibly like a mouse turd. So we'll see tomorrow if my eyeball's
also,
like a
it could be metal pieces from the wood stove. Could be anything.
She's beating on some pipe. I know that sounds bad, with a sledgehammer, so that I could make brackets to hold the stovepipe outside on the house. But yeah, I was just fat.
He also had a screw he was drilling into the side of the metal stovepipe, and I could see the little shards of metal, and I'm like, shouldn't you have iPro on? He's like, nah, I'm good. Like, oh my gosh.
If I was running a grinder or cut off wheel, yes, or like a metal saw, but not drilling holes.
This says my son, my Christ, my son in here in Esdras.
Oh yeah, trippy. Yeah, I'm over it right now.
Whose commandments you have despised. There's one though. Where is it? I think it's on this side of the page.
I was listening to a playlist of Psalms, and it had some, like, I don't know if you guys ever listened to like King James audio Bible back in the day. Back in the day when it was on tape, before they even had it on CD, they had tape, and the tape, it had like some. It sounded like some dude from medieval times reading the King James version of the Bible, and it was so like, oh, this is rich. Uh, and it was like the dude's voice. It was just, yeah, it was like a medieval times kind of English accent voice, rusty, and it was reading Psalms with the passion of each meaning of each verse. And I was like, this is great. Like, I need this in my life. I got stuck at lunchtime one day this week. I don't remember what it was. I went to go grab some food at a sister's and brother's house, and they were playing it, and I got stuck just sitting there listening to it.
When I think of fascia, I think red. Is that weird? Maybe you're thinking of fascia, which I think is still not red. But
Fascist?
fascia is
Fa-
like the
fascia.
inside of your hand. It's like the inside of your skin.
If you're not sure what
it's
fascia
like the
is,
stuff that keeps all your organs inside. or something.
fascia,
Your
if you
organ
have
skin.
if you have a roof line that goes around your house, fascia, here's your roof, and this is your rafter tails that come down, and then fascia sits on the front of that, and that's what the gutters mount to on your house. And then if you have the fascia, the roof line, and then you have underneath here, this is called soffit, and then you have the exterior walls or siding or stone or brick or whatever it is.
So fascia is a layer of connective tissue below the skin.
I have some of that.
Yeah, you have that. It's here.
For
Look, you want
sure.
to see pictures of fascia? Let's see what color it is.
I tore a bunch of that.
The fascia is probably clear, or I would say, oh, look at that. Ooh.
Oh, that looks
It's like it's like your organ skin. It's like the skin for your organs. Fascia is it's like the
Oh, it's the silver skin.
Yeah.
Silver skin, bro. Yeah, here, Knuckles.
Knuckles. Okay. So now we know fascia.
Nice. I like that 112Cs. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm not a big
fuchsia. Maybe fuchsia is like a hot pink. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Suze. Paul Mims is
Kristen
good
Cass.
for KJV. Paul Mims, plantar fasciitis.
What's up, Venti does it? John, how you doing, brother?
Interesting.
Silver Party.
Interesting.
My brother Jimmy Carr.
Ow, my knee. No. Won't even look at it. Right now.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I got a cramp in my leg. I kicked the camera stand. I got a cramp in my leg.
Ow. Ow. Where is it, man? I know it's in second F, but is it at the very end? Is that a fly? Hey, did I dehydrate a fly?
Yeah, bro. Good job.
I dehydrated a fly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those, when you make flowers and you put them between the papers and you let them dry out. That's what I did with fly. Fly art.
Gross.
We call it fart.
We call it fart. It's fly art.
Oh, gosh.
Jeez, man.
Oh, I'm sorry about your dog, man.
Who?
Journey John.
Journey John?
Yeah, they done lost their poopy.
That sucks, dude. It would probably, for cramps for me, it would probably be if I was just like hydrated, because I think maybe in the last
mellow out
7 days, I probably drank 1 gallon of water.
You want to dry scoop mellow out with me really quick?
Let's dry scoop. Let's
do
do
it.
it live on camera.
Let's do it.
Hey, give me a chaser though, bro. Yeah, and then get a chaser of that. Oh yeah, we gotta get that stuff we got from Dirt medicine lady.
Yeah.
It's in the truck. We
Nice.
want it to freeze.
Nice. We should totally get it.
Yeah, you should get it.
Okay, listen, you gotta put it under your tongue.
What?
And then let your tongue go slowly. Don't breathe, because you can inhale all the dust or you can cough it out.
Listen, I'm gonna need a chaser though. Is that salt water?
At some point it was. Here, you scoop it
Damn it.
yourself into the bottom of your tongue.
Okay, that's what we got, guys.
We're dry scooping
Methamphetamine.
Magnesium. Don't breathe. Try not to breathe until it dissolves. Okay, now go for it.
Oh my God. What did I just do to myself? Ooh.
It's like a sour pixie stick.
I'll be honest with you. There was just a couple moments there where I didn't think I was gonna make it.
It's like a sour pixie stick. You're supposed to put it in the
No,
water.
it's like a pixie stick if you mixed it with powdered milk. It's bad. It's not very good.
You're supposed to put it in the
Yeah, and
water
like
bottle.
powdered milk that sat out for a long time.
But here's the thing: if I drink too much water before bed, then I have to pee all night. So I prefer to just
Nope, not yet.
Just
Not
swish
yet.
it. Just get some water and swish it around.
I'm gonna have to change my dippy out now.
It tastes really good though after.
I mean, yeah, the aftertaste is phenomenal.
Which is actually what it tastes like when it's in the water. Like it's supposed to be.
What was that? So the reason that this is backwards on camera, I know, but it's called Mellow Out, but it's got a bunch of
It's like magnesium.
which is really good for me.
It said mellow out, helps my blood pressure. Dude, listen, I was sitting here, I was excited one day, okay? And my heart was being really weird. It was like flipping and like not being consistent. And it was like just causing anxiety because I have some weird heart, stuff.
That is that
Anyways,
pink drink.
So I was feeling like weird with my heart stuff, but it was because I was happy about something. Like I was literally just excited, and my heart is like, I think we're panicking, and I'm like, no, we're happy, and my heart's like, no, we're freaking out. So anyways, I was on the phone with my friend. She's like, take the mellow out. I was like, oh, my bad. I took it and it helped. I was like, oh, okay. I have it and never remember to drink it. Dude, try it before. I don't know if you get restless leg, but it works really well for restless leg at night. The other night I was up. I was like 3 hours. I was laying there and I was like, what the hell is wrong? Why can't I sleep? Like something's wrong.
Dude, you're gonna have to
And I just was shifting all night, and then I was like, oh, I'm having restless leg. So then I just
got that pink
scooped
drink.
it and fell asleep in like 20 minutes. It was great.
Like what this looks like, this
you
color.
Are freaking out,
Man, hey, if this color represented the flavor of what Mellow Out is, it would be pretty close to what it tastes. It tastes like pink.
Mellow Out tastes like the color pink.
And yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dear heart, we are happy. P.S. Not a heart attack. Exactly. Like this is happiness. This is excited. You're allowed to be excited. Excited is a good thing. We don't have to run away. We don't have to freak out.
I drank it all. I needed to hydrate. There's still salt in the bottom of
that. What's that? Stop.
Grandma Ginger?
Are your lips drying out because we have a wood stove burning right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see pink. I think Pepto. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Wait, Grandma Ginger's got some stuff going on?
Her daughter.
Oh. Bless you, brother, for that. Amen. What else? Oh, yeah. So we got a wood stove in the house now, which is not a big one. It's little. It's like I don't even know what style they call these.
Gate program? Wait, what are you saying, Nathan? What does it mean? Is there something I'm missing? Because I was in the gate program, but I don't remember the pink drink. So I'm curious if there's a rabbit hole for that, what you're talking about. Sorry, continue.
T did a video on the gate program, which was like not good.
I was in the gate program.
I know.
Is that why I don't remember anything?
Yeah, probably. Yep.
When was that?
Bro, you gotta watch it, man. I'll put it on for you.
Huh.
Put it on for you, man. It's like brainwashing stuff.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. No, here. Check it out. We'll just do this.
I'm just posing.
Oh, you're with me now. I'm gonna unplug this little thing here, and I'm gonna take you guys on a wild ride. Stand by. So, welcome to the wood stove.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to notice the custom tile work behind here, and the fabricated custom windows, so that we could have burnage in the house. Look at that. Yep. So, but it
Everyone
works
hold
pretty
on to
good.
something, Sober Party said.
Oh, get back over here.
I need to know what was happening. Somebody tell me more about what happened in the GATE program. Because I remember being in the GATE program, but I don't remember a pink drink. So anyways, if you guys could summarize that for me, that'd be great.
Dude, we'll just watch the video, man.
Free heat. Okay?
It's not free. It's not free. It costs labor, blood, sweat, and tears.
That's free.
I mean, yeah.
Cook some eggs on it. Yeah, we were trying to put some stuff on the top of it. It didn't really work very well, but then he realized he could take the little top circles off and it just exposes the flame, so we could probably put it right on there.
Yeah, sober party. The wife was trying to tell me to do that. It's pretty neat though. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I gotta throw a log on it. How long have we been live?
500 years.
Oh.
81 minutes.
81 minutes already?
81 minutes.
Holy crap. Okay. Put this piece. That's a nice cold bed you got going on there, boy.
I think they have something called the Psalms Project or something. Hold on. Let's check it out. YouTube.
There we go.
There. Yeah, I think they have like the Psalms Project or something that's like a whole bunch of the Psalms, but in a song. Like each of the Psalms is a different song. Yeah, the Psalms Project.
Hey, what's
It's a band putting all 150 Psalms to music.
Oh, yeah.
Wee-oo. But could you possibly go refill this for me?
Yes.
Because Daddy done drank it all.
Hey, Daddy, would you like anything?
No, sis, I'm cooked. My brain's not working
Steam
right now.
some water will help so you don't dry out the place. See, but I'm
No, we live in humidity land,
also
so dry
I
is
am
good.
terrified of mold/mildew. Okay, so when we cook and the windows steam up, it stresses me out.
I like it so dry in here that we get nosebleeds. Just saying.
Remember when we drove to Utah? We were on the Pacific Northwest tour
for
and
refuge.
we freaking hit Utah or something and got out, and I was like, oh, like my nose was burning. My throat was burning. I was like, what is this? And we're like, we're not in humidity. I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible.
You did the same thing the first time I took you to humidity.
Oh,
So
I got out and I was like,
no, you didn't even get out. So listen, we were driving from Pacific Northwest from Oregon, and we drove down to Houston in like January. It wasn't even that humid. But going from cold to hot on the coast, and I say hot because it was probably like 70 or 75. And she's like, what is that? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, the air. And I said, oh, that's humidity, babe. And then I rolled the windows down. She's like, oh, gross. Put the windows up. And she's like, is that how it is? I said, this is nothing.
oh, and then remember, we moved back to Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
we were living in Oregon. We moved back to Arkansas, and we pulled up and got out at a gas station. It was like the middle of August. We got out at a gas station. I was like, oh no, I forgot. move south-ish in the summer. It's retarded. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Move into like fall or winter, and then you have the whole year to like slowly acclimate to the conditions. Moving in the middle of summer, not advised.
Yeah, I was up in the Sierras plenty. Matter of fact, I've been hiking in the Sierras, and I started off at 9,000 feet and hiked up to 12,000 feet. I got elevation sickness that time, kind of sucked, but whatever, did it.
But we all are putting chapstick on all, like for the last like hour. We've had to keep reapplying chapstick, so I'm assuming it's because it's dry now, which to me is a good thing. We probably have like years of humidity. The ceiling fan that we took out of the living room was like soggy,
melted down.
Yeah, it was like like probably from humidity.
It was from humidity.
It was just the HVAC was out, so there wasn't like AC.
The roof has had some leaks in it too, so I'm sure that didn't help.
There was a lot of factors involved, but all I'm saying is the fan. So in my mind, the more we dry the house out, the more moisture it's going to pull out where it's hidden, like in walls or ceilings or something. You know, it's going to dry it up. Maybe that's not real, but that's how my brain makes it out to be. I grew up in the deltas of Arkansas. We had 90% humidity and 104 degrees. When I lived in Cali, it was 0% humidity and 123 degrees. Totally different things. No, for sure. For sure. I honestly, though, California, it's like you don't understand. Like, it can be hot, but the sweat just dries off of you, so you don't really realize how much you just burn. You just like it's ultimately like bacon, like frying bacon and crisping it, or like steaming broccoli. You know, it's like the bacon's gonna get all crispy and burnt, and then the broccoli is just gonna get soft and sweaty. There's a difference between California and Oklahoma.
Pikes Peak, yeah, buddy.
What's bacon?
I want to drive that in a freaking old school race car.
I know how to treat elevation sickness thanks to Wilderness Responder.
Who was that?
Jennifer Love.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an Oklahoma homie. When I went to Washington and Montana, I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I used to have really, really dry skin back when I was in California. I love really dry skin.
I love Western Montana, and I love pretty much everywhere along the Bitterroot. Is freaking. I love that part of the country. It's beautiful there. But the most beautiful place I think I've ever lived was the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, just freaking gorgeous, man. Year round, barely any bugs, barely any poisonous anything. And yeah, just it's like 95 sometimes in the summertime for maybe we'll hit 100 every once in a while, but it's like dry heat. And because where I lived, by 7 or 8 at night, it was dropping down to 70. And so you went from like it being hot to you having to wear a hoodie. And I freaking loved it. Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome. Fluster Cluck's on here. What's up, yo? I lived in AZ too. Yeah, dry heat in AZ was the same dry heat in Northern California for me. Same dry heat. Same, but different.
But still same. You guys want to see my flowers? Look at my flowers. They're so pretty. Yeah, my flowers are so pretty.
Where'd you get those flowers?
Well, I got them from this guy that showed up at my house today.
I know. There's always nice people popping up over here.
Mold is my kryptonite. I'm afraid there's maybe because I was an apartment manager's daughter, okay? Also, I lived in a camper. So I have like PTSD or something.
Yeah, but did you die though?
When it comes to mold or rats and mice or roaches or anything like that. Like it is my it's I don't have OCD, but I have some OCD tendencies, and so that's like one of the thought processes that like puts me in like a panic, and I get paralyzed and I don't know what to do, and to me everything is like
Why are you panicking, bro?
everything is defiled. We can't escape it.
What's
and it's
up,
not
Vic?
real.
What's
It's never
up,
real.
Vic?
Pretty flowers. Bambi.
I would love a foot of snow. Yeah, send it. I'll take 2 feet of snow.
At some point, you could just come down here, and then you only get snow periodically, and then when it does come, it's very fun.
Dude, it's weak snow though, because you can't do anything with it. It's like fake snow. You can't make snowballs out of it because it doesn't stay together, because it's little tiny, tiny snowflakes.
Not always.
Dude, most of the time. Like
Usually what'll happen is we'll get rain, and then it'll freeze, and then everything turns into ice.
Yeah.
And then we'll get like a little bit of snow over the ice, and then the snow melts during the day and then refreezes at night. So then you just have like ice.
I like the snow, and I can't wait for snow this year, because last year my truck was in the shop and I didn't get to drift in the snow at all. And this year I'm all ready for it. So on the passenger side airbag, there's a huge sticker that's on it on my truck, and it says caution, may go sideways without notice.
Warning.
You've been warned. Just saying. So if you ride with me, you've been warned.
Also, then never mind. It kind of sounded to me like I know that there's a space. There's a space there. So I know what it says, but it sounds like you're saying fireworks clean everything. They just throw out some fireworks. It's going to clean everything.
There's 2 ways to clean things.
But there is a space.
Water and fire.
So I know that you're saying fireworks. It will clean everything. Manitoba.
Duck Wrangler, what's up, yo?
Dun, 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 dun. Do it. Do it.
I can't, bro.
Please.
I can't. All right, stop.
All right. And
Listen.
I back with the
Nah.
ready to go. Do
I
it.
can't, bro.
Do it.
I gotta be like on one.
You can do the whole thing. Why do
Will it
we
ever
get...
stop, yo?
I don't know. Why do we get worse sunburn at higher elevation even though it's colder? Probably because you're higher towards the sun.
I've got a
If
really
that's how
bad
elevation
sunburn
works.
in the snow.
Yes, I think we should karaoke.
Live?
Yeah, dude.
Go get your speaker, bro. Send it.
I'll
talk about it, be about
I
it.
don't have a microphone anymore, dude.
You don't need one. Just play it. We'll get a strike on YouTube.
Microwave.
I'm gonna wrap this thing up.
Thinner air, less density to filter UV ray. The snow reflects the sun too.
It does. Worse than water.
But you know
For
what?
sure.
Listen, I was camping one time on the beach, and it was super overcasty all day.
And you got roasted.
And I was like, oh, cool. I was
Because
wearing
the clouds
hoodies
are
and
like a
sweatpants,
magnifier.
but my face, my hands, and my flip-flops got burnt. Like everything on me got so burnt, and I was so confused. But apparently the clouds like magnified the sun.
The sun's also lower in the wintertime, which is when I wear sunglasses the most.
Well, I was camping on the beach, so I wasn't there during winter. You know? Although we
Yeah,
were in
snowblind is a
California,
real
you never
thing,
know.
bro. The worst thing I ever had happen with my eyes is I got welder's burn, because I don't know if anybody out there knows about welding through your eyelids, but I was legit welding through my eyelids. So you're supposed to wear like goggles that are like, you know, you can look at the sun with them because they're so tinted. But I just like closed my eyes and I could see through my eyelids, and I was welding. And I got welder's burn so bad I couldn't open my eyes for like 3 days.
Saucin, I think you can feel snow because snow has a texture.
I was probably under the influence.
It's also cold, but I feel like you can feel the texture, right? Or am I tripping? Water, you only feel the temperature or the I don't know. If you can't feel water, can you feel snow? I mean, yeah, if you put your hand down, you would feel the cold, but I don't think you would really, like, if you had a pile of snow, I don't know that you would really feel you would feel if it got compacted, right? But you wouldn't feel like fluffy snow. I don't think your hands would feel it. I don't know.
Yeah, I had my eyes felt like I had sand in them. Every time I tried to open my eyeballs, it felt like there was sand in my eyelids, and I was just oh, it was so bad. 3 days before I could really see or open my eyes. It was bad, super bad.
Ah, I was like, oh, that's my birthday.
Yeah, it's your birthday today, babe. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
I was looking at the date on the bottom of the laptop. I'm like, ooh, oh wait, that's today. We already know this. Fluff snow feels different than water heavy snow. Snow is crystals of ice, so yeah, you can feel it. Lassie!
Let's just
S Genesis.
JS Genesis. I can never say that one. It's such a tongue twister for me. No, they're good.
I know what I need to know. No. Oh, right. Uh-oh.
What are you doing? We're not scrolling on Facebook, bro.
Apostle Alu Wadalimar sent to me a message. Thomas. AKA Thomas.
Yeah. He's probably looking for money for something. Oh, yeah. Oh, it says Jimmy Carr says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Just say JS. Copy that.
What? Are you impressed?
Michael. I know it sounds fascinating to you, but I'm just not that interested in any of that.
Oh my goodness.
Like, it's not like where we're going to get into a deep conversation about it, for sure.
Okay, Saucelin, when it snows here, we'll call you, and then you'll come visit the worst, gayest snow ever. But technically, it'll be snow.
Well, we got a room you can crash out in.
With a wood stove!
Yeah, you're going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a brother sleeping in here this week.
Ew.
What?
Bye.
Who said what?
I don't know. It's weird.
Who said weird? What? No. That is weird.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Yeah. Yeah, birthdays are not a big thing. They're not. I think there's probably some pagan roots to celebrating birthdays the way that most birthdays are celebrated.
Especially because, like, make a wish on the candles, like, it all, like, that all has, you know.
For us, it's just kind of a miracle that we're still alive. So, making it one more year is like, wow.
It's like if we had a kid that was circumcised, we'd be like, woohoo! And then, like, Zechariah, they had a feast when John the Baptist was weaned. Like, it's not weird to, like, celebrate random milestones and stuff. And, like, my mom didn't think I would make it to 18, so.
Well, but celebrating Messiah's birthday is not, Christmas is not, it's not a biblical event.
No, he's talking about, because we were just talking about my birthday.
I know, but just like, because how it started was we were talking about people wanting to celebrate the birth of Christ. And it's like, listen, he's like that.
I am in a mood right
now. There's nothing even remotely biblical about celebrating, Christmas at all for, Yeshua's birthday. It's not biblical, not even a little bit.
But I mean, I don't think, hey, it's your birthday. I don't think that's a sin. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think people be taking it into like self-worship and like especially some of the practices that are involved are not probably
cakes and
fruitful.
wishes
Mhm.
and candles and
yeah.
all this nonsense.
So there we go. Look at blocking people is like keeping your head in the sand, and then I put him in timeout.
He's just talking to Mike about getting raptured. There he goes. It's in the 5-minute rapture ban.
Touch of autism construction.
Didn't you have ADHD cleaning services or something like that, or ADD
Oh, we
cleaning?
were gonna do like OCD or something.
OCD cleaning, yeah.
That was before I knew more about OCDs, not just like I want to have everything neat and clean, because it's not quite the same thing. So I don't think anybody's gonna necessarily die if I don't clean it. It just bugs me if I don't clean it.
It's just talking about.
But like, I mean, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, like I don't think they're like necessarily sin. I think it's like, oh look, we have a day to like show appreciation for our loved ones, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not sure how I feel about birthdays. Not evil, but don't do into it. Yeah. I think we're kind of on that same, like we don't want it to be like a big every year we like go broke. It's like a Christmas kind of, you know, we don't want it to be like unhealthy, you know? It's like it's a birthday. You wanna hang out with people on your birthday? Let's do it. But like let's not go broke and throw these huge massive parties for the kids and like make the whole day all about them, or you know, I like the fact that I'm still alive. And that's a big deal. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's anything wrong with being like, we've made it around the sun another time.
Oh,
Sister, and I need prayer for a new job if you guys don't mind. The market is terrible.
Let's do it. Let's pray right now. Father Yahuwah, we lift Tristan up to you in prayer, Father. We're commanded to work 6 days. We're commanded to labor, Father, and he's trying to do that. And we're just asking for you to intervene and give him something that is going to be fruitful in his life and allow him to meet his needs. Also, Father, we trust you and we love you. And we know that you're in all seasons, that you're here with us and you haven't forgot us. And we love you. And we appreciate all the blessings, all our daily breads, and for our needs being met right now. And we just ask this in Yeshua's name. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Also, everybody in the Bible knew how old they were, so they must attract it somehow.
We don't. Dude, JS, that was savage. Goes, hey, look, scroll back to it. Scroll back to it, dude. Scroll back to it. You got to read out loud.
The brother said, I don't bow to a fir tree. I said, well, how do you get the gifts out from under the tree?
Crickets. Yeah, dude.
You got to bow down to pick up the presents. Hey, give me my hair ties. Why you taking my stuff? Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that shit was fire. I'm gonna use that one.
Hey, I need you to take this because I'm
Can
gonna
I use
use
that
your
one?
pages.
Can I use that on your mama?
Can I braid your beard?
Can I use that on your mom though?
Can I braid your beard? There's a Torah for that, I'm pretty sure.
What? Oh, come on. You want to braid my beard?
Yeah.
On camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me turn. I'm gonna do it. What
We're
kind
gonna
of?
make eye contact the whole time. I'm just kidding. I can't make eye contact. Yeah, I can feel you looking at me.
Look into your soul. Okay, I close my eyes. That's a weak braid, bro. You didn't even finish it.
Linda. Did my best. Okay, I'm a girl mom, but I don't really know how to do it.
What kind of shit is that?
I didn't French braid it.
Dude, that is the worst.
It's a little dangly.
That's not a good braid. You've got to get it all the way up here, dude.
Yeah,
it's like
well,
start
just if you want to
somehow.
do like one
No, look,
down,
it just
you
looks
have to
like
French braid it.
There, I
French
cut.
braid
That's
it?
me cut with a cut beard.
Want to French braid it? Look at his
Half
jawline.
the
Look at his
man.
jawline with no beard.
Half the man I used to be.
Hey, Viking Jody, you know what's funny is that somebody at one point said he reminded them of was it Viking redneck.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's probably.
Whoa. No.
I was like, that's probably the best description I've ever heard of him.
Dude, Sammy's over here in the corner getting in the mellow out. She's about to dry scoop it. I'm like, what's happening over here? She's like, I want a party.
I'm tired.
That's yeah. Well, you know what?
Oh, I'm tired and can't
Go
sleep.
do push-ups.
That's gonna make my arms weak.
Yeah, go do push-ups and sit-ups until you're crying. Let you fall asleep right
Ew,
after that,
don't
and
do
then
that.
you rip one on live on camera. Come on, bro.
They can't smell it.
Yeah, but they could hear it.
So
Goodness
not
gracious. Yeah, don't drink that.
It'd be like the cattail videos.
Oh goodness.
Those make me feel, and the cinnamon ones, those make me feel so freaking panicky. It's ridiculous. Lindsay says go to sleep.
Yeah.
oh, Lindsay, hi Lindsay. I didn't know you were on here.
Yep. And Nathan said, "Gross, Sammy."
Christmas tree is a beautiful symbol of what? Pagan worship.
Yeah, Michael. A beautiful symbol of what? Everybody wait. I got first dibs on this one. Stand by.
No crop dusting the live stream. Lindsay says, "Hi, Sammy. Go to bed." It's only 8:40.
Oh, come on, Kermode. I had first dibs. Dang it. I wanted to see what he was going to say. You know what? I think it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago. It was December 25th, and me and TJ were on his side yard burning a bunch of evergreens. So we were clearing land. We were just burning them. Just big pile of burning
Are you
evergreens.
eating the chapstick? Okay, you can get out. You're being way too disruptive.
Bye.
You're getting into stuff.
Go.
Thank you.
That's it. That's 3 strikes, bro.
What?
Shaloha.
The Sparta.
I was watching my mom, guys. My mom asked me if I had anything I could send her about Christmas, which is the first time she's ever asked me any part of like my beliefs, right? Normally I try to like verbally vomit them and then she shuts me down somehow. But she actually asked me if there was anything that I could send her. And I sent her the
Sauce it.
I sent her the what's it called? The Christmas question or whatever. It's like a documentary from the guys that did The Way. And I'm like rewatching it just because I'm like I need to go through it before I send it to her because each video like I feel like I need to rewatch it with the other person in mind, you know. But anyways, then like this time when I was going through it, I was like, oh my gosh, like it talks about how like we don't do human sacrifices anymore, but we totally will dangle little figurines and stuff off of trees and stuff. And like I'm like, oh shit, it's like we're not hanging people, but we are still kind of hanging people. Like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. There's all kinds
Did
of
you
weird.
see what Saucin said, bro? Super funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
That shit was funny.
Leave the evergreens in the ground. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why people decorate their houses with like mistletoe and garlands and Christmas trees. It all came from something. It's not just like a random.
It didn't come out of the Bible. That's what I can guarantee you.
For show.
Getting that for show.
This is where it comes down to people are like when it says in the Bible they worship the creation rather than the creator. It's like all of these things that they've taken are in their minds like the evergreen trees produce everlasting life and fertility because they never die and whatever, right? Like there's every object has a like purpose.
Some bullshit.
And so then they end up worshiping that or using that to worship as like a symbol, but like God is straight up like, don't make any images of me, right? Like you cannot contain me in an image, so stop trying to contain me in a box. Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited. And obviously if you guys would pray for my mom, that'd be awesome because I wanted to send her a long paragraph along with it. It's not even because what if I only have this one chance and then she never brings it up again? I have to say all the things and then I'm like, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna send the video. It's an hour and a half long. I don't know if she's
So-
gonna watch it, but if you guys want to pray for her heart, that'd be awesome.
Check that. So Nathan, it's not even that if you framework it in we've been lied to, it's a lot harder for people to swallow that pill. If you frame it
Balls.
in the simplicity is, I think somewhere we were led astray or we've been deceived on what the Bible says versus what we think it says. And here's the great deception. How can you repent if you don't know the biblical definition of sin? If you don't know what repentance is or sin to him, according to the word, then how can you be doing that? You know, and like doing the best you can with your understanding is the only acceptable thing that as Christians before we came to this that we had, is that we were only judged to the level of accountability that we were at. But the nudge from the Spirit, from Father calling us into the whole truth and not just part of it, which is grace and faith in Messiah, is how we receive salvation. But if he died for our sins, we should stop sinning. And let's not assume we know what those things are unless it's backed up by the scriptures. And so in the simplest form, sin is the same from the beginning of time, beginning of creation to this very day. If he says to do something or not do something, and we go against that, that is sin. Whether it be written or oral commandment. And that's it. And it's simple. And I don't think that people pay enough attention to that. I think people think that something they just feel bad about is good enough and they don't need any explanation. And that to me, it's us deciding what parameters we have to live by. It's us deciding what is and what isn't, instead of going, well, heck, there's already instructions here. Let's do what this thing says. But we are all indoctrinated with, oh, this is for the Jews, and now we got this other thing. We don't have to worry about that. That's separate. It's a separate deal, even though it's in the same book. We don't really need that stuff. Well, I remember hearing the dude say that if people were just passed out Gideon Bibles, that they could receive salvation. And Gideon Bibles only have the New Testament. And I think maybe Psalms or Proverbs or something like that. And I was like, yeah, maybe to a degree, but they're not going to come into the fullness of understanding. Also, the funny thing is, how can you really know Yeshua is Mashiach unless you read the prophecies about him and what he's coming to do? It's ludicrous that they have, there's nothing that backs up the doctrine, that they don't study that stuff. And now that I've seen, I can't unsee. I've been, was it red pilled? Yeah, been red pilled, man. And I can't go back. That's it. You know what I mean? And once you see it, it's hard to unsee it. And I'll be honest with you, people that have started keeping Torah and then stopped and went back to Christianity, to Christmas, and to all the things in churchianity, it's because they started this without their own personal conviction, without their own studies, and they subcontracted their faith to some group of people or some person. And when that group of people or that person failed them, they were left with little understanding or faith of their own in the walk that they were on. And they returned back to the ways of the world, or the ways that they were familiar with, because they didn't actually have their own faith and conviction to walk out the Bible as it says. See, I don't care who it is. I'm not going back to it. If I have a falling out with all my people, something bad happens, it doesn't change. This is truth, and this is what we're supposed to be doing as believers. Are you preppers? Yes. Yes, and it's biblical to be preppers. Look at the Old Testament. You can look at Joseph, and when he put away 7 years of food for a famine that was coming. That's so prepping's biblical. Also, you can see the 10 virgins that had brought extra oil for their lanterns, and that's extra. Like they brought enough. They packed a little extra. They didn't just come with barely enough. They brought some, and so I think it's a biblical concept to have a storehouse and to put stuff away and to provide a covering during stuff that's prophesied going to happen, famines, plagues. Like there's all kinds of stuff that we should be prepared for because Messiah said, "Hey, look, these things are coming." The prophets all said, "Hey, look, these things are coming." John's like, "Hey, look, these things are coming." So it should be preparedness. Should be something that we all strive for as believers. That's it. I mean, even the Mormons, they put like a year's worth of food in their pantry. So there's something to it, right? Like even doctrines that are way twisted get that there's some stuff there that goes with it. Dang it. I can't ever do it
You ready
right.
for
I
this
need
part?
there's some stuff in here. Stand by. I need to answer some of these first. You go up C's, please. To are you guys preppers? Now go down from there.
Hey, I've actually started doing that, Nathan. I've started doing I have a whole document already I've started going, I was going to go through all the gospels, but obviously you have to start in Matthew. But I was going to go through and try to find like every single word of Yeshua's, because even like his Beatitudes or whatever, like they're from they're all
What is
from the Old
this?
Testament. What will help society more? The last psychopath in prison or the most famous psychiatrist in I don't know what that means. I don't have any idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Education.
Neither.
God.
Neither. Prison doesn't solve problems.
Neither do psychiatrists.
Yeah, people believed and they repented. That's what would solve most problems. Accountability, personal accountability.
Hey, where'd it go? I think.
Determined to get to a decade. Yeah, it'd be nice. Okay, what'd you have? You were gonna read something? Yeah. What's it in?
Second Esdras.
In the Apocrypha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, send it.
And it's behold, the days come, and it will be that when I draw near to visit those who dwell upon the earth, and when I will make inquisition of those who have done hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion will be fulfilled, and when the seal will be set upon the world that is to pass away, then I will show these signs. The books will be opened before the firmament, and all will see together. And the children of a year old will speak with their voices. The woman with child will bring out untimely children at 3 or 4 months, and they will live and dance. And suddenly will the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses will suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet will give a sound which when every man hears, they will be suddenly afraid. At that time will friends make war against one another like enemies, and the earth will stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the springs will stand still, so that for 3 hours they will not run. And it will be that whoever remains after all these things that I've told you of, he will be saved, and will see my salvation in the end of my world. And they will see the men that have been taken up, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants will be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil will be blotted out, and deceit will be quenched, and faith will flourish, and corruption will be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, will be declared. And when he talked with me, behold, by little and little the place I stood on rocked to and fro. Hold on, where's the one? I think that's. It sounds a lot like Matthew 24.
Shalom, Jess.
Sounds a lot like Matthew 24. There's one that talks about Yeshua in a white robe.
I like that one, dude. That's pretty fire. And it's basically talking about like some Matthew 24 stuff. It sounded like, and a little bit of Revelations.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
There's one that talks about Yeshua in a white robe.
No, that's Second Ezra's.
That's where I'm in. Oh, that's what they're asking.
Lindsay was asking.
Like, that's where
It's
I'm
out of
at.
the Apocrypha. And don't get deep in the Apocrypha if you're not well grounded in the scriptures.
Be rooted in the canon.
Because if you don't have a blueprint of what is and what isn't, you won't catch the little pieces.
Easily led into other stuff.
Yeah, you can get swept away with calendars and stuff that isn't necessarily provable. And I've seen a lot of division over, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Is it scripture? Is it not scripture? We're reading Second Ezra's out of the Apocrypha.
Okay.
What's up, Matt Bear? Shabbat Shalom.
The righteous, therefore, will suffer straight things and hope for wide, but those who have done wickedly have suffered the straight things and yet will not see the wide. And he said to me, you are not a judge above God, neither have you understanding above the Most High. Yes, rather let many that now be perish, than that the law of God which is set before them be despised. For God strictly commanded such as came, even as they came, what they should do to live, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient to him, but spoke against him and imagined for themselves vain things, and framed cunning plans of wickedness, and said moreover of the Most High, that he is not, and knew not his ways. But they despised his law and denied his covenants. They have not been faithful to his statutes, and have not performed his works. Therefore, Esdras, for the empty are empty things, and for the fool are full things. For behold, the time will come, and it will be, when these signs of which I told you before will come to pass, that the bride will appear.
Amen.
Even the city coming out, and she will be seen that now is withdrawn from the earth. And whoever is delivered from the previously mentioned evils will see my wonders. For my son, the Christ, will be revealed with those that be with him, and will rejoice with those who remain 400 years. After these years will my son, the Christ, die for those who, and all that have the breath of life. And the world will be turned into the old silence 7 days, like as in the first beginning, so that no man will remain. It's like literally talking, like, you can see why the Jews would vote this out, and also why the Christians would vote this out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, no, you're supposed to, even in the end, you're supposed to be keeping the commandments. It's like,
yeah,
no, we don't like that part.
Yeah,
it's like, my son, the Christ, nope, we can't have that.
Well, the early church fathers, they knew what they were talking about here, and I'm pretty sure that they would, say that this doesn't go with the doctrine. It's not good doctrine. Wait a second. What does it say in Proverbs 6 or Psalm 6? He's like, I give you good doctrine, forsake not my Torah. That's what it says, man.
And the earth will restore those that are asleep in her, and so will the dust that dwell therein in silence. And the secret places will deliver those souls that were committed to them.
Silver Main's on here.
Oh, what's up, beautiful? And the Most High will be revealed upon the seat of judgment, and compassion will pass away, and patience will be withdrawn. But judgment only will remain, truth will stand, and faith will wax strong, and the work will follow. And the reward will be showed, and good deeds will awake, and wicked deeds will not sleep. And the pit of torment will appear, and near it will be the place of rest. And the furnace will be showed, and near it the paradise of delight. Then will the Most High say to the nations that are raised from the dead, see you and understand whom you have denied, or whom you have not served, or whose commandments you have despised. Look on this side and on that. Here is the delight and rest, and there is fire and torments. This he will speak to them in the day of judgment. This is a day that has neither sun nor moon nor stars, neither cloud nor thunder nor lightning, neither wind nor water nor air, neither darkness nor evening nor morning, Neither summer nor spring, nor heat nor winter, nor frost, rain, dew, noon, night, dawn, shining, brightness, light, only the splendor of the glory of the Most High, where all will see the things that are set before them.
What chapter are you in?
7.
Chapter 7. Somebody else is
Blessed
talking
are
about-
those who are now alive and keep the statutes ordained of you.
What's up, Sportfish Texoma? Also, if you need my email for counseling or for anything, it's bucketsandbibles@icloud.com. What's up, Farm for Truth? Yeah, man. Hello from London. What's up? Shabbat Shalom.
Oh. It's right. It's in the beginning. I skipped it because I went straight to 4. Nice. At least we have found it, maybe. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, because this verse, because we lost a baby. This verse, I remember reading it and I was like, it was really hard for me. I cried a lot. It says, "Mother, embrace your children. I will bring them out with gladness like a dove. Establish their feet, for I have chosen you, says the Lord. And I will raise those who are dead up again from their places and bring them out of their tombs, for I have known my name in them. Don't be afraid, you mother of the children, for I have chosen you." I will fill your children with joy. Hold on. Ooh, the wood shifted. It sounded like a big critter. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me find where we're starting.
What chapter are you in? 7 still?
No, this is 2.
Oh, chapter 2, 2nd Esdras.
I, Esdras, which I think is the same guy as Ezra that's in the Bible, received a charge from the Lord upon the Mount Horeb that I should go to Israel, but when I came to them, they would have none of me and rejected the commandment of the Lord. And therefore I say to you, O you nations that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He will give you everlasting rest, for he is near at hand that will come in the end of the world. Be ready to the rewards of the kingdom, for the everlasting light will shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I call to witness my Savior openly. Oh, receive that which is given you of the Lord, and be joyful, giving thanks to him that has called you to the heavenly kingdoms. Arise up and stand, and behold, the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, those who withdrew them from the shadow of the world, have received glorious garments of the Lord. Look up your number, O Zion, and make up the reckoning of those that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of your children, whom you long for, is fulfilled. The number of your children whom you long for is fulfilled. Implore the power of the Lord, that your people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed, which means set apart, set apart. I, Esdras, saw upon Mount Zion a great multitude whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted. I marveled greatly at this, so I asked the angel and said, "What are those, my Lord?" He answered and said to me, "These be those who have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms." Then said I to the angel, "What young man is he that sets crowns upon them and gives them palms in their hands?" So he answered and said to me, It is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command those who stood so stiffly for the name of the
Palms in
Lord.
their hands.
Then the angel said to me,
Palms.
Go your way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord your God you have seen.
Palms in their hands. I like it, man. That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Hold on. Go down. Go down, 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 down to the bottom.
Keep me in your prayers. Some nut job intentionally drove trench boat, Squish and I off the road. I put the car in the ditch. My back hurts bad, and I'm in a new place and dizzy. I may head to the ER in the morning.
If you're dizzy, you should probably go to the ER tonight.
Especially because what's it called?
What?
Adrenaline. You may
Yeah.
not be super aware of what could be internally going on. So I would definitely go get checked out. Especially, here's the thing. No, I don't know. I've had some.
Well, let's just say a prayer.
Yeah, go for it.
Father, y'all, we just ask that we lift up our sister and her family to you. You know who we're talking about, and we just ask that you provide a covering for them right now, and that you intervene supernaturally in the physical and in the spiritual, Father, and that you have mercy on them and you keep them safe in Yeshua's name. Amen.
Closest ER sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like a car accident though would be a little easier to do like a.
Hey, we'll go to the one that's a little bit further northeast of you, and it's not as bad.
But I love that this talks about, if this is actually written by Ezra, this is an Old Testament book, right? That calls him the Son of God, right? Where'd it go? And that confess his name. It is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. So that's an Old Testament verse about Yeshua. You know?
I like it, man. Anytime you get, dude, where were we at? We were in last Torah portion when we were in the gospel parts. I think it was John.
John 1.
And then it cross references really good
into the prophets.
Is it the prophets or Jen?
No, it was.
Hold on.
Please hold, y'all.
Stand by.
I don't even know where.
It was so good. It was really good. There was a lot of.
It is all one book, but for us, it's. I mean, for
I'm
me,
so
it's
fried
easy.
right now. I can't even think.
It's easy to call it one or the other because it's a general open term that everybody understands one way or another.
I can't even think about it right now. I'm so fried.
In the beginning. Vayetze. And he went out? No. Yeah, because it was Hosea.
Anyhow, it had a really good, I think it was
Genesis 28.
So what we were doing is we were cross-referencing John, and I think there was something else in Matthew, and they tied together. But the one in Matthew, or whatever cross-reference used, was like a mirror image of what it was talking about in what Messiah was quoting out of wherever it was. I think it was the prophets, or I don't know. It might have been Genesis. I can't remember. This is really good though.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
I don't remember, dude.
I have to find it now. There's John 1. Because I had to go back and reference that. Oh, the rocks. The stones?
Yeah.
What was it about the stones?
It was something. Oh, we were talking about cornerstones. Yeah, it was some kind of cross reference, and I don't remember what rabbit hole we got in, but it cross referenced with something else. I think in the Gospels, and then it went to. Then it went into whatever the other reading. So when we do the Torah portions, we've been doing it like backwards. So we're doing the gospel and then the prophets, and then we're doing the Torah, because a lot of times we'll emphasize the Torah too much and not even do what the gospels are. But if we wouldn't have done it backwards, it wouldn't have even had the awesome mesh that we got to
Oh
see.
yeah.
You remember
We
that?
did have to go back. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was super good.
Dang it.
Really, really good. And
Ladder?
Huh? What?
Ladder?
The ladder? I don't remember, babe. I'm too cooked right now.
There was a stairway set up on the earth, and its top reaching to the heavens. Yahweh is standing on top of it. The land on which you lie, I will give to you. No. I know what it's not the Peter's name. It's not the stone. It was another sidetrack that we did about.
Psalms 118, maybe, dude. Maybe that was it. Oh, you know what? It might have been, but it went. Let me look really quick. I think you're right, though.
Esau and Jacob, because we talked about Esau and Jacob, and then Leah and Rachel.
Yeah, hold on. No, I think it is. So Messiah's quoting. That's what it is. Yeah, Messiah's quoting.
There was something about a rock and a well. No, that was another side note.
Here, scan through.
The gate of heaven.
Here, scan through this one really quick and see if it ties in with what we're talking about. I don't remember exactly, but it was really good, man. I don't even know why I tried to bring it up. I'm too tired. Heather's on here. What's up, Heather?
Dude, I need you to Snapchat me and tell me what's happening.
Lots of rabbit holes. Good ones, though.
Yeah, the stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone.
Yeah.
But that is not, I don't think that's what we were talking about.
That I don't know if that was it. There was multiple. That might have been one of them. And then we went from there to there, and then are you in Genesis right now, trying to figure out where it was at?
Mm-hmm.
We're not that far. That's this week.
No, Jacob, Uncle Laban's, whatever, remember that was name.
Oh.
We already read.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad.
Laban's wife factory.
Yeah, I'm too out of it, bro.
Mandrakes. Remember? Love fruit. What do they call them? What does your version call it? Love fruit or something?
Oh, wait.
Mandrakes?
Oh, love fruit.
No.
Love apple.
Love apple.
Love apple. Yeah.
Can I have some of your love apples?
Yeah, dude. Love apples. Oh, snap, bro. I don't know what they are, but I want to try one.
I swear there was something about stones. There was something about stones. So this stone, which I set up as a memorial stone, will become God's house. And of everything you provide me, I will definitely give a tenth to you. If God will be with me and watch over me, I return, blah, blah, blah. No. It had to do with him setting up the stone, I think.
Yeah.
He saw the gate of heaven. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember, babe.
Anyways,
I don't remember. I'll ask tomorrow.
The stones will cry out.
Are you staying home tomorrow? Or are we staying? Somebody staying home?
I have worship, and there's no fevers happening right now. So I think we're good.
You sure?
No fever since yesterday.
Okay, good. Yay.
Eggarega! I'm sorry.
What's up, Eggarega? Just like a WWE announcer. Let's get ready to rumble. No?
That was me actually attempting to cut it short, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
See.
Love apples. That's what you've missed.
The stones he laid his head on ended up being the cornerstone of the temple? Question mark. I feel like it was something along those lines.
He said the hell is shutting your brain down. No, my brain's shutting down because I'm tired.
That's literally, it's just magnesium.
I didn't sleep great last night. I went to bed really late and I got up fairly early. And yeah, I probably went to bed around 1 and got up at like 6 something.
Beet juice, stevia, citric acid, magnesium, B6. Hey, go break up. You're still up. Not as tactical as your friend. We are still up because it's
still don't know
technically
what
only 9.
that means. Mandrakes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We should look. You got Blue Letter? Look it up really quick.
Listen,
what is it?
I got back from jujitsu once because it helps with like muscle cramping and all kinds of stuff. I got back from jujitsu and I was like, I feel like dry scooping this is not gonna like give me like enough. I feel like I need to be like snorting it or something. You just snort the Mela out.
Just do freaking hot rails of Mela. You're all.
It was like, I'm so sore. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I feel like a Red Bull. Then an hour later, or a liquid IV is the best energy supplement. Are you liking jujitsu? I love jujitsu. The problem is my body is not ready. I don't think. I actually took a few weeks off because I was hoping to let my shoulder heal because I injured it at Saco.
I told you what the solution for shoulder pain is.
But I tried to I didn't have any cleaning jobs the last few months, and I didn't do jujitsu. But you know, like stuff like vacuuming. The vacuum's heavy, like that pushing motion because it's like here, and in the back. So, but this motion is like the worst. So house cleaning is like literally this motion, and then like jujitsu, there's a lot of
wax on, wax off.
So I haven't really been doing it. I've been watching the kids do it, but I feel like I need to get in shape before attempting jujitsu, or be regularly training at home outside of just going to jujitsu twice a week, because when I go, I end up in so much pain, like my back, my neck, my freaking shoulder, my knees, whatever. There's always something going on.
Not as tactical as.
You need to get in shape is the problem.
Yeah, not as tactical. We both actually met in recovery. We went to AA mostly. We did do a little bit of NA.
I did not do NA.
I went to some CA.
I judged the hell out of NA.
And then CA was really cool. I like Cocaine Anonymous. That was a pretty good one for me. I liked it because they talked about cocaine, but they used like the AA Big Book, so it was like really like weird, but like I could track with all of it.
Also, he says CR, Celebrate Recovery.
I know, Celebrate Recovery. But I think we went to that once or twice, and it was really weird.
But we were going at a Pentecostal church, and so the people putting it on were a little different. So I don't know that we really gave it a fair chance, but because we went in Oregon too.
It was weird. Yeah, it was weird.
I was just like, I'd rather either read the Bible or do the Big Book, but trying to like make the Big Book and the Bible, like it was like the Big Book already kind of encourages, you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It was weird. It was weird, man. But it could have been the ones we went to, you know?
Yeah, I got some friends that do Celebrate Recovery, but I'll be honest with you, it's kind of weird. And if you're like that, you're into that kind of weird, it might be good for you, but it's not my flavor of weird.
You know what it could be too? In AA, everybody's super rough, right?
Not everybody.
I'm just saying.
Like if you went to traditional, they were not rough.
But
they were like the golf version of AA.
Traditional was.
So they're not rough.
But my point
Our home group was rough because it was full of bikers and convicts. Was it not?
I think because one of my point is that Celebrate Recovery is more of a faith base, so everybody's act right is more on, and so I feel very out of place, you know? I don't really fit in as well there, which is like I also don't fit in very well with like regular churches, you know? I don't have like a good fake it, act right, proper
You're not.
behavior.
Yeah, your act right and
I
proper
am
is not that great.
who I am. And if there's things in me that have to change, the Father will change them, but I'm not going to change them because you don't like it. I'm going to change them because the Father showed me that it's not a good tool to have.
So I don't know about AA having cult origins. I know that
People make AA their higher power, which
you
to me is
yeah
100% idolatry.
it's idolatry. So there's a lot of idolatry in recovery, which is why I'm not like a big goer of it. But the principles in it,
The big book itself is really good.
yeah, the principles and the understanding of it. And so what they did is they took people that had church hurt and they made it possible for them to have a higher power, but they also made it possible for them to not return to church. They did put some one-liners in there that are hidden in the AA Big Book that are like, "See where religious people are right," and they talked about Christ.
Complete psychic change.
Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff there, but the importance was that you could restore a drunk from a seamless, hopeless state of mind and body to being a productive member of society, and not dying. And so, is it good? Yeah, it's good. It's got a lot of principles. It's got a lot of stuff that I think would help humanity, because the principles in it are they're spiritual based, and they're not going against the Bible. So here's one of them. If you make a list of everybody that you're resentful at, that you hold something against, every institution, every government, every person, all the way your whole life. You just make a list of all these people that you harbor something bad feeling about. And then you take a good hard look with another trusted closed mouth friend. You can see that it's rare that you don't have a part to play in every situation. Now, there is some situations when you're kids and you're innocent, bad shit happens. There's some situations that you don't really, that you truly are a victim in. But as an adult, most of the shit that we go through, we sign ourselves up for.
And you can see the more you like look at everything, you see patterns. You see that this is the same effing pattern that I keep doing over and over that keeps resulting in this to happen around me.
So Daniel, I'll look at the email later. I can't right now. So one of the things,
From Ohio.
One of the things is that you get a really good sense of freedom, and like if you're able to take a good hard look at yourself, your own behaviors, and take some accountability, which most alcoholics and addicts don't. It's always somebody else's fault.
Let me just yes, alcoholics, yes, but I have offered multiple times to take normies through the big book because I believe that there's so much healing, there's so much buried
That's
in
the
us.
point I'm getting to.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, alcoholics need it for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
but also there's a lot in there for not alcoholics.
Well,
too.
so and that's the thing is that the first I'll run through the steps and I'll give you the principles on it, just a quick once over. So taking an inventory of yourself and of your life and taking a good hard look at stuff that you don't want to look at, that you don't want to deal with, is really freeing. But being able to do that in like a safe spot with somebody that you trust, that will not tell you what you want to hear, but tell you what you need to hear, and will help guide you on that. It's a tough situation. So anybody that wants to take a good hard inventory of what is good and what is bad in their life, you got to put it all out, and we call it bleeding on paper. And so you write this thing out, you figure out, okay, so not all the parts are mine, but I have parts that are mine. And then you take responsibility for the stuff that is yours. But you don't just get to pick it by yourself. Somebody actually helps you kind of go through that process, and you get to see where you were, fearful or selfish or self-seeking, or you were dishonest about something. And these things led to the bad situations that you're in. And it's a pattern of behavior that a lot of people who have problems with getting addicted to alcohol or drinking, or alcohol or drugs or sex or anything that people fix on, that like cover up their feelings, their life, and they fix on these things. Overeaters, gambling. There's a million different things that you could substitute for it. But if you take a good hard look at this stuff and you start having some accountability, you admit all your faults to a person, and then you take corrective measures to take a look at what is working for you, what's not working for you, what are defects of character that what character are you, where you at, and then what are the defects and what your character is now that you need to change, giving all that to your creator, and then making a list of people that you've harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Some people you can't make amends, and then going out and making amends. An amends is not a simple like, hey, I'm really sorry I burnt you. It's like, this is what I did, and I'd like the opportunity to talk to you and tell you this is what I've done. And if there is anything that I can do to make it right, I'm willing. And then doing what they say, right? Within reason. Obviously we're not going to go doing some stupid, crazy shit, but within reason, right? And not a simple sorry, but a behavior change, and like a real repentance, right? So like you're turning from it. And some of them are good outcomes. A lot of them are really good and miracle outcomes. And some of them are like, no matter what I do, it's going to create more damage. So I have to leave it alone. And so it's called a living amends. And so you just don't continue that behavior with other people.
Repentance.
And then, yeah, it's repentance. And then 10, 11, and 12 is basically spiritual maintenance. It's like taking inventory every night. Hey, where did I mess up today? What could I have done better? Starting your day off with prayer and meditation. And then taking this little gift of freedom that you got and your experience in it and trying to help somebody else get them there too. And so paying it forward. And so all these principles, you can see the spiritual benefit and the fruit that would come from them. Now, people get wrapped around the axles on, well, it's got to be this or it's got to be that, or we're going to do this. One guy's teaching on what these say. It's nonsense. It's all bullshit doctrine.
Mhm.
The principles on the simplest form help anybody that are willing to apply them.
And you know what it is? Surrender, confession, repentance, forgiveness, freaking prayer and meditation,
Accountability,
like,
action.
yeah, it's like they're all biblical principles.
Yeah.
It's just like it comes down to me, I love the big book. I think the big book is amazing. And it makes me feel like I didn't realize how biblical it was until I started keeping Torah and then went back into reading the big book with somebody. I was like, oh my God, this means something totally different than it meant when I was first in AA trying to read it when I didn't believe in God and I didn't, But there's, what was I saying? Oh, it's like saying, I really love the Bible.
Can you turn the brightness up on that so I can read it?
But I don't really like churches. So to me, it's like the program is similar. It's like I really love the big book, but I don't really like the meetings, right? And to me, the meetings is a place where you can be accountable, you have fellowship, you have a way to like meet a newcomer, be of service to newcomers. I feel like we kind of have that in our congregation, right? Like our faith walk.
Also, we do this kind of stuff, which is ministry, it's witnessing, it's an opportunity.
But we also have other people who are in recovery as well. Like we can interact with, we have people, and I'm pretty open. Like I don't feel like I need to only go to AA to talk openly about my struggles, right? Like I feel like I could talk with any of my people about my struggles, right? So I don't typically go to meetings, but I do like the big book. And I will offer, like, it's like, read this whole book and let God convict you.
Again,
which is good, but like the big book ultimately is like, hey, let's jump in like with order really quick to clear up a bunch of this stuff that's hidden in there. And then you can kind of see clearly to read.
Fundamentally, the idea is to bring you back to the creator of the heavens and the earth, right? But people go left. And so you can take something good and make it something bad. Where AA got me was it got me believing in there's a God somewhere, right? And so I would start praying, which eventually led me to good people who were God-fearing people that eventually witnessed to me and then led me to an opportunity where the Father showed up and was like, hey, I'm real and I love you, and changed my life. But I wouldn't have been that. I wouldn't have been in that situation if it wasn't for the scenarios, all these little things that had to happen to get me there. And I wasn't going to hear. I didn't want to hear any Jesus stuff. And that's the thing about recovery and AA and like a higher power of your own understanding. The reason they format it that way is because most people have tried church and tried all these different things before they got to AA. AA is kind of like the last house on the block. And when church and all these other people who don't understand addiction and alcoholism, and you've burned the bridges there and they turn you away, that's not the way you're going to go back to. And so what it does, it gives people an opportunity to still meet up with the Father, whether they know it or not, and find a way out of the lifestyle and break the chains that they've been in. And the only one that I know that breaks chains is Messiah. So whether they know it or not, he's working in their life. Now, if they answer the call or if he calls them, it's neither here nor there. I got called, and I know lots of people who did, but it's got some benefits. But just like anything else, like getting in the Apocrypha, you go way left on it if you want, and you can go way left reading Paul's writings. So, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can go left because we're human and we have to be careful of that and humble enough to understand that we're wrong a lot just as people. So that's just one of the things that I try to remind myself of daily. Oh, we got something going on with the kids. I feel like the fire's dying down. I'm going to have to go stoke it. It's normal for alcoholics to put blame on anybody but themselves. There's very little accountability with alcoholics, self-accountability. Personal accountability is almost always out the window with people who struggle with any kind of addiction, whether it's alcoholism or gambling or sex or any of that. It's always just in their mind, their actions, and it's always somebody else's fault that caused them to be in the situation they're in, because there's very little ability for most people that struggle with that stuff to take an honest look at themselves and have a solution in order to walk different. But that's just my 2 cents on it.
Here, Nathan Henderson says, I live right near the place where AA started, did some sculpture stuff for their gardens. Then I thought building sculptures is making idols. Is there a way to make sculptures that isn't idolatry?
I mean, are people going out and praying to it?
Like, I wouldn't do like what are they called, gargoyles, or some sort of like weird, like you know that this is like some sort of like spiritual protection or whatever.
So let me
weird
give you
shit.
an example. If I've got a fish that's on my wall, or a buck that's mounted, or a bear that's carved out of a full piece of a tree, is it an idol? I mean, idols don't really mean anything, but if you're worshiping it, if it means something to you, if you're praying to it or making offerings, then it totally changes it, right? Like, if it were to be destroyed, how offended would you be? Would it crumble your belief system? So, like, yeah, be careful with it, but also don't take it too far.
It's like it's like
A
to me, the
memorial
crystals-
statue for something, I don't think is the same as an idol.
the what's it called? The like crystals and stuff, to me, that's like saying that these rocks have power, right? And you treat them as if they have power. That's idols, right? Like, they worship the creation rather than the creator. Like, people worship the moon, right? If they're like into astrology and they want you to make them a moon, like, totally different, because they actually are using these things as a form of spirituality.
Oh,
right?
I'm going to get back on this one really quick. Oh, sorry, I'm kicking the camera again. So, Daniel, is it normal for an alcoholic to blame you for the reason they leave?
100%.
Yes. Water seeks its own level. If you're not on the same page with them on drinking and their lifestyle, eventually they're going to feel judged, or they're going to feel like you're not on the same playing field or team as them.
They don't
and
want to
they
feel
will,
convicted.
and they will all the way turn that around and make you the bad guy because they don't understand how unhealthy they are, or how spiritually sick they are. So that's pretty typical behavior. And it happens a lot. Like, I know when I was running amok, I didn't want to hang around people that weren't running amok. I don't want to date somebody that wasn't on the same page with me. I'd eventually find a reason to leave them, all the time, because I'd pull some like regular person into my life and I'd hang out with them until they were like, you know, not quite there with me. And then I was like, all right, I'd dip out on them.
Also, it's really hard to, like, for example, a couple of years back, we were drinking. We were both very much, our mindsets were like, we were in another world. Like, we were in another reality.
We were drifting
Our reality,
further away from the Father.
Our reality had like changed. Like, our perception of what was happening around us was changing. So we both felt very victimized. And when we stopped drinking, obviously it opened up the line of communication to the Father more clearly. So we were able to like start refocusing. But I remember like going through my steps, and realizing like it's like, oh no, like that was not at all what it looked like in my head in the moment, like it was like you see things from it says to the alcoholic their life seems to be the only normal one, and everybody else, if they would just do what we want them to do, everything would be fine.
Yeah, if they would just act right. I think I'm spent. I can't sit down anymore.
Well, it's 9:30. We've been on here for 161 minutes.
2.5 hours.
16. Oh, I'm like trying to math. 16 divided by 6? 6, right? That would be right. 16 divided by 6?
Yeah, I think we're going to jump off, guys.
How are the conversations about sculptures and idols overlapping right now? I don't know what that means.
Oh, I don't know. We're more paying attention. Not a Bass Pro Shop, but it looks like it. Fisher of Men. I know it's backwards on the camera, but anyhow.
Sculpture
So
idols,
Shalom, Crazy Canuck. What's up, yo? Shabbat Shalom.
We're probably going to get off of here.
Yeah, we're about to jump off right now. We've been on for a while. So anyhow, we'll catch you guys later. Shalom Lanch. We'll catch you guys next week. Yeah, I'm going to probably have some cool videos coming up on Patreon, and they'll get dumped onto YouTube later on. I appreciate you guys. Shalom.